following video contains strong language, themes of madness, and descriptions of body horror. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello and welcome to this thrilling episode of Table Goblins here on the Huntinghawks channel. I am your barista, Leigh Bridge, and your grande frappuccinos today are light and frothy, Hayden Marshall, pumpkin spiced, Adam Baker, rich and smooth, Joe Dodds, piping hot and creamy, Tim Clark,
I don't like coffee.
and dark and bitter, Graham Pell.
Cool, once you've actually got it right.
On last week's episode, our friends found themselves running through the Underdark, trying to get closer to Neverlight Grove, the home of the Mushroom People. On the way there, Joe's little egg that he was carrying about hatched,
egg.
and a little hook horror came out with the name of Hercules.
Yeah. Hercules.
They
I forgot about that as well.
They engaged on some other encounters, encountering a Vrock demon when they got close to Neverlight Grove,
Hercules.
and having the Vrock demon's death scream ignited something within our very own Joseph, revealing him to be none other than an Aasimar, or Aasimar, or Aasimar.
Awesome. Definitely an Aasimar.
Aasimar.
An Aasimar.
I like that one. Yeah, we'll go for that one.
Try and do that again.
An Aasimar.
So,
One more time.
That's what you get.
we come back to it, and we've just killed the rock. It's at the end of your rest, so you've still got you've not long rested.
Was the rock scream like, oh?
Yeah,
Could be.
sure. So, what do you guys do?
I don't have another long rest. What's another 8 hours between friends?
The question the whole Time Lord experience you just had.
Yes, that was fun. I hope it never happens again.
If you haven't changed face, you're not a Time Lord.
No.
That's because
Why would I have changed face?
Normally
That's
when
what
Doctor
people-
Who changes,
yeah,
he
the
like,
exact
changes
thing
face.
that just happened to you is
Or-
what Doctor Who does when he regenerates.
or
Mm.
think about it.
Yeah.
We're in this world that's very similar to D&D.
No. There's no Doctor Who expansion.
Exactly. So stop talking
It's not
bullshit.
licensed. Clearly, I've been bestowed by some kind of incredible divine power by one of the gods.
Are you Jesus?
Which one? Is it mine?
Fuck
don't
no.
think
No,
so.
but he still looks good.
Yeah,
It
still
was
good.
Radiant Night. Radiant Night.
Radiant Light.
Not
Yeah.
just complete
Yours seems to
chaos
be
and
darkness and
darkness.
smoke.
More of a fiendish bent to yours.
Fine. Still maintain that I haven't done anything evil.
Perhaps you just like multi-class into cleric, and that was like the level up.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I have the ability to wear any heavy armour, so...
Can you
let's
heal
go
anyone?
from there. Just like, don't know.
No.
Maybe you should try it.
Have you tried? Might feel better if you do.
One of us have to be injured first.
Yeah, is anyone injured?
I don't know.
I look at Baker and draw the sword.
Let's wait and see. I'm going to go with no until something manifests otherwise.
So in about 20 minutes.
Alright. Okay.
We'll see. But don't worry, we can still be friends despite our
Fucking hell, what that was
conflicting...
then. Thought who's hungry?
Me, I'm not eating today.
It's just me.
Can I find a sharp, pointy stick just to like
You
prod
put sword.
Joe every now and then? Sort of like, well, I don't want to like properly stab him. He's still a wizard. He's like,
I only want to slightly stab him.
I only want just to see if it
You
like.
can't find a stick. Where are you going to find a stick?
I
You're
don't
in a
know.
We
cave.
haven't seen a tree for
Got a
like
sharp
5
rock.
months.
I hand him one of my darts from my hand
Oh,
crossbow.
thanks very much. I just like prod Joe every now and again just to see if like anything happens.
It's not going to
He's
do
not the
anything.
Hulk, Tim. I don't think he's going to.
I've got my arcane
Oh.
ward, you cannot
I
hold
just
me.
blow up the Radiant engine. Okay, ticking time.
Yeah.
Like a cider.
Okay, so
Occasionally poke Hayden
Yeah.
with it just to
I
see
mean,
if
I'm
that
assuming that
activates any of
counts
his
as my
barbarian
once a
powers
day
as well.
I'll
activation.
just fuck you up.
So
Anything?
Barbarian powers activate.
So you are heading out for the rest of the day. It starts to get dark.
In the Underdark.
No,
In a
I mean,
cave.
instead of being lit by phasers. No, it doesn't. Sorry, it changes from moss to phasers.
Oh yeah.
I am.
So it was all mossy, and now you're still in this big like fungal forest, as it were. But now the luminescent moss is still there, but it's also enhanced by this phasers that's going through.
Maybe I had advanced phaserus poisoning.
Could
That
be.
was my body purging all
You
the
didn't
magical
cast many
energies.
spells when it was find that thing, did you? Maybe that's
No, I
You
didn't
weren't,
like
in, you
fire.
weren't in phasers then.
No,
I believe I was the one that killed that.
yeah, very much so.
That's the point.
I helped.
Did Joe talk in a funny language?
Yeah,
At any
you
it
point?
did
sounded
hear it.
something like
Yeah,
He's
it
like,
was quite a bit of screaming because he did take some damage from it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, you were screaming and like.
it was more screaming, not demonic
that's why I'm
sounding
taking
and stuff.
damage.
What you did.
What do you mean demonic? Well, can't speak
How
demonic.
do you know what demons sound like?
Yeah.
It sounded like
Whatever
how I
he
would
is,
imagine
yeah.
demons would
What do you
sound
mean?
like.
Whatever I am.
Any
I'm
TV
me.
show I've seen, it's always sounded like that.
Do you not watch soaps? EastEnders, Evidence.
Yeah, that's Cockney and
So that's Tim's
Yorkshire.
secret patron. They're a Cockney.
It's the Mitchell front.
I was going to say, remember that episode of EastEnders where Pat Butcher comes in? Yeah.
What did you say? I says I'll have a pint.
You ain't my mother.
Sprouts a second head. It's Gale Flat. What the fuck?
Danny Gorgon.
Yeah, it was a great episode where gangs had to make sacrifices to a dark patron.
No idea what it's
two.
If anything,
This
I
time.
see myself as maybe Dragonborn. I don't know.
You're
Don't
not
seem
scaly.
scaly enough.
You all still look like you. Adam, Joe still looks like him.
Why wouldn't I look like me?
What if us being here? What if we all see ourselves as ourselves, but we're actually our spirits are inhabiting the bodies of some other creature?
Because that would be stupid.
Yeah.
Well, okay then, let's settle this then. Like, Jim Jar, what do we look like?
He's already said we're like humans.
They're like humans.
See?
Said that from day
Problem
one.
solved.
Jim Jaff, what does a human look like?
Like you fuckers.
Yeah,
You
duh.
know.
Like those 4 bandits we encountered a while back?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There
see?
we are.
Dead ones.
Yeah.
The ones we violently murdered.
Well, we did.
Well,
you didn't do
Graham violently murdered two again.
Yeah, that
I
was
maintain
awesome.
that
You
I
missed.
am not evil. I did
Yeah, I
not
did,
violently
actually.
murder them straight off. Graham did.
Okay, in future, what we need to do is make sure
Is it like
if
he's
we
the bad
fight
guy?
killing
He's
someone
the
in
bad guy.
self-defense,
He's
you
got
shout
like
out
4 or 5
self-defense
things. You're in
first.
double numbers.
Then we'll know for certain.
Yeah.
Or
So
just shout surprise.
Self-defense.
No, then it's murder.
No, then it's a surprise present.
No, that's still murder.
No, it's not. Death could be the present.
That's not a present, that's murder. That's
What if they're
literally
violently ill and we're using them mercy killing?
if they don't want to die, it's still murder.
If that's the
No, it's
case,
not.
then I can
Yeah.
say that you're all violently ill. I'll fucking kill you all. I don't.
Do it.
Let's
I dare you.
let's no
We all
no
heard that, right?
Mm.
no.
You'll only be proving him right,
Yeah, but
which,
Don't
which,
give
is,
him the
which,
satisfaction.
which is even
that's
worse.
fine because he can't tell me that you told me so if he's fucking dead, can he?
Well, I can, because he's not there. It seems to be
So you-
coming back.
as you're-
You'll find a way.
As you're walking along, you in particular, Graham, you see this on the wall.
Overthinking.
I think if I just pronounced ouvert
He's
it's dwarvish.
It's coming on well.
Is it written in Elvish so I might actually understand it?
See the script.
Overthinking part 2.
Okay, I'm just going to rub some of these.
So now he's on Rise of
Does
the
he go
Planet.
It's
down
going
a
to
level?
divide it by 10.
Does he go down a level?
Let's carry on.
On tonight's episode of Lee's Mental Breakdown.
He's the only one who hasn't got madness, apart from Hayden.
Rise of the Planet of the Overthinking.
Right, so onwards to the next thing that we were going
Yeah.
to.
Where we were going? Never like
Grackle
Grove.
Stug.
Yeah. No, we've been there.
Never like
Yeah.
Mint crackle.
Bling
Wind
the
and
stone.
stone.
That's the other one.
Never like growth.
We're going to
Never
bling
mind.
this stone.
Apparently, we're not allowed to go back to Crackle's dog because somebody might overthrow a dragon or something. I don't know.
No, overthrow a
What's
king
your team?
and
That's it.
unleash a dragon.
Yes, that was it.
He didn't
Alicia.
like us.
Unleash the dragon.
dragon.
Anyway, before we go into phases, I'm going to cast light on Hayden's thing, just in case.
Yes! But we're in the phasers.
Just in case.
In case
We're in
there's a
phasers.
dark patch.
Yeah, because you like disappearing in dark
I know,
patches.
that's fair
I
enough.
do! I miss my dad.
Okay.
I like shiny things.
So you're walking through this phaserus. It takes a while. You're stopping every now and then, just a little forage, some mushrooms and stuff, so you can.
Porridge.
Everyone make
Feed
a
my baby.
perception check for me, please.
Ooh,
18.
damn.
Natural 20, 22.
19.
23.
23.
Okay, so everyone
Well, if I
notices.
can wired.
What about the NPCs?
Okay,
They don't
everyone notices.
Ouch.
You wouldn't know if the NPCs notice or anything, would you?
No, Rob
You
said
ain't
if you want to
too.
notice if
You
the
ain't a
NPCs
fucking
notice.
NPC, are you?
He is in real life.
Right. So you notice, just like you've noticed all along, there's as you know, mushrooms grow heavily in decay and things like that. So you've noticed like piles of just like decayed like vegetation where the mushrooms are coming through, and this is no different. But you see quite a large pile of decayed vegetation, and as you spend time looking at it, you notice it just sort of like moving, and some parts of it just like dropping in on itself. And it's-
Ooh, there's something there.
Still, what
Back
the hell
up.
is this?
I'm Stool! I don't know.
This isn't normal.
I don't come this far out normally.
This
Let's
looks like that
back up
scene
a
in Pirates of the Caribbean, the third film, where he's like in the brig and he sees multiple versions of himself, and he comes out of the wall and picks out his brain. Yeah, that sort of thing.
Nobody move! He'll
Yeah.
drop me brain.
Yeah.
Maybe it's full of, let's say, skeletons.
Or some sort of evil is here and it's making all the mushrooms rot.
Did
and
you
die.
say this thing looks
I
like
would
a
brain.
mound of decayed stuff?
It looks like it's just like yeah.
Is it currently shambling?
It's not shambling.
Okay.
Can I cast Divine Sense?
Go ahead.
What do I get?
Yeah, you just sense your normal shit.
No undead.
I'm
You,
gonna
you,
move
all you
to the
sense is the faint sense of fiendish entity, faint sense of celestial entity, and the faint sense. In fact, that celestial
Is that
entity
me?
is a little stronger now,
It was me.
Bing, bing,
all
and
along.
a faint sense of undead. But that's all that's. That you've had that for a while. It's just seems to. You can't pinpoint it. It's just around.
No, I'm not
And
getting anything on my
and
radar.
now the celestial. You can actually pinpoint the celestial bit, and it is from Joe.
Joe, just stand over there a minute.
Which way you point? You're not pointing towards the mound because I'm not going that
No,
way.
not the mound. Just stand over there a
I'm
minute.
going to shuffle away.
There's Joe.
Yes, I am here.
Yeah,
This
Joe's
is
there.
good.
Just move around a minute.
Okay, I'll like shuffle around.
Tim, doesn't
Yeah.
it doesn't really work when you've got your eyes open. You can see where
No,
you're
I'm
going.
like,
Yeah, move around, Joe.
Joe's-
You're there.
Whoa!
yeah, I can definitely sense Joe.
Well, that's handy.
Someone
Wow.
dead. Graham, you're there.
What do I sense like? Good.
Not really sure. Kind of fuzzy around the edges.
And you're the fiendish.
Bright white light.
Okay.
Oh, I know where I am.
Yeah, fiendish one.
Nothing undead as well.
Okay.
It's like
Well, we know it's not a myconid because Stool would know, right? Is that a thing they do? Or is it just when they are in pain they can tell?
If
I don't
it's-
know.
There's some kind
if
of
it's dissolving, that would
myconid
be in pain.
radar thing he's got.
yeah.
And if it was the market dissolving, it'd be in pain all of a sudden.
Any
See,
magic
it's
types
still
cast
just like-
acid
Every now
stuff?
and then, and then it's just sort of like shudders a little bit,
Oh, it's got
and then
colour.
another little bit will drop in, shudders a little bit.
So it
Yeah,
looks
I
like a
think it's-
mushroom which has
it's
had a bunch of
just
acid poured on it, it's
dying.
melting away.
It's got a melty.
I see. This isn't a mushroom. It's a big
Just a
pile
mound
of
of-
just
Okay.
decay, like various decaying vegetation.
Oh,
I
I've got
say
really
we-
bad
And as it's-
feelings
as
full
it's-
of bees.
As it's like part of it falls down, just like this big decaying mushroom on top, just go.
Yeah, I think we'll just leave it alone.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Ah, juju. Oh,
What?
that happened.
That was the thing.
Let's
Yeah,
leave
we-
that alone.
Yeah,
You
let's
see
walk away
this
from that.
tentacle just like.
You drop his hat.
7 to stealth.
Okay.
Stab himself.
Adam, where are you going?
Let's not go near that.
Yeah, let's
I'm literally just going to hide behind Joe.
Why me?
Because I
Can
rolled
we
a
like
7.
go around and avoid this thing? Like a very wide.
Yeah.
I mean, you're gonna have to get pretty close. You could probably try and sneak past it though.
Or Joe, you could just stand.
I'd
here
say
and
that
burn,
you'd
burn,
have
burn,
to
burn.
get 20
I'm
feet.
not that kind of wizard.
You'd have to get 20 feet away from it.
Judging by,
Why
can
don't
we judge
you
how
roll
far it
that
just
fireball
reached
into
to
it?
get what just
Could.
fell?
Joe,
If we're going to go
Just
20
roll.
feet,
I'm going to
it's
say
like
that
25
that
foot
wasn't its
distance
full
with- No, but just
full
general,
reach, but looks like it could reach maybe 10 feet.
Ooh, okay.
So we are on the cusp of just being.
Maybe
Yeah.
drop a
it's becoming
flaming
part of
sphere
it.
yeah,
and see what
Joe
happens.
should go bowling.
We've all seen the film Evolution, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Head
Oh,
and shoulders!
Yeah. That's what we need. We just
I'm
need
not
a
a
load of
conjuration wizard. Otherwise, I'd just be spraying
Shut your
shampoo
tail.
everywhere.
Silky and flake free.
As we haven't got any head and shoulders, we're going to go with the first approach and just burn it.
Anyone got any fire?
Mm.
Joe?
I have some degree of fire.
Is it ironic that you're asking someone for
Do we
fire?
really want to anger this fucking thing and let us know that it's actually that we're here?
Okay,
We'll just try
maybe we tried the sneaky, and then when that inevitably fails, we do the other thing that we're good at.
The non-sneaky sneak.
Alan,
Yeah.
you sneak by it, then
Adam's already rolled his stealth, so he's good to go.
Yeah. Off you go, Adam.
and then Joe
Go
can bowl
stealth.
it if it's a.
I don't need to bowl it. I just conjure it wherever the hell I want.
Yeah, but
Go
it's
by it.
flare.
Okay.
17 for my stealth.
I'll roll my
Everyone
stealth.
roll stealth if they want to. You've got disadvantage,
Yes.
Tim.
Have I?
What armour are you wearing?
Chain shirt. Doesn't give me a
Do
disadvantage.
you not?
Nope.
I don't know.
Gives me the same stealth roll as Adam, though.
What, 7?
Yep.
I got a 10. I'm not the worst.
Actually,
Still arguing.
I add my
Did
wisdom
I?
modifier to stealth.
No, you don't. I told you this earlier. It's literally just initiative.
Actually,
Can I try
believe that I add all
cleverly
my
stealth?
modifiers times
Cleverly
2.
stealth. Yeah. What, intelligence stuff?
I'm still only
Intelligently
at 14.
stealth.
No.
Well, then 10.
Because knowing how to do something and actually doing it are different things.
I will
Wait, look at that.
theoretically work my way past.
Okay. I'm just going to come straight out and say that
Yeah,
that's not enough.
No.
You okay?
Right.
Thanks, guys.
A couple of you might have done it, but with a 10 and 2 7s, that's
Yeah.
going to be a no.
Flaming sphere it is then.
So as you get closer, you see this thing, and then just
Yeah.
What are they?
and it just you see the mound shift, and just this like mouth just a toothy maw just come out
Oh, it's a shambling mound.
like that, and then it just
That's,
it bursts out of the.
does it smell bad?
Ottio.
It doesn't smell nice.
Otter, you yeah.
Yeah.
Rather trash compactor.
You
And I'd like everyone to roll the initiative, please.
roll the dice.
Roll
Get a 5.
initiative, please. That's cut. That's.
I'll go with that one.
I'm too busy trying to pronounce its name to actually go.
Oh yeah.
It's a
It's an unpronounceable.
Otiu. Otiu.
Ottio.
Otiu.
Trash compactor.
Who's got 25 to 20?
25.
Oh, okay.
Hell, Tim, what
Natural 20.
Nice.
You're up +5 to
Yeah.
initiative. Dan.
From
Oh,
my
you're quite. Yeah.
alert feet.
20 to 15.
18.
18.
What'd you get? And what'd you get?
18.
18.
I'll just have you together. 15 to 20. 15 to 20. 10. 20.
14.
Would you attempt to add your wisdom to this one?
I did, hence the 14.
Okay, so this thing bursts out and just it looks like that.
Yeah.
I can scarce
And it's
believe
big.
mine eyes.
It's bigger than you guys.
Yeah, and
It's about the size of a horse. And it's got
Yay.
its tentacles just like waving above it. And it's going to be Tim's go.
Just end it before it gets a chance to. do
Yeah.
Nice gone.
Let's see now.
Hit my 4.
Yeah, it's right under your toe.
So remember, you haven't. What?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Bonus
What was it?
action, flame of lights, sword of lights, I mean.
Didn't you use that against the rock?
No.
I'm sure you did.
You think you did?
Did I?
Yeah,
I've not marked it down as using it.
That doesn't mean you didn't use it.
fairly sure you did
I'm
because
sure you
the
used
fire
it.
wasn't very useful.
I tell you what,
Yeah, he did.
leave it to the dice.
I said
Well,
can't
yeah,
remember.
roll
Because
dice.
remember, because it's like the 5 doesn't really
Right.
do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Odds or evens?
I don't know. No, I
You
say I
remember?
didn't use it.
Right, okay.
I'll
I'm just
just,
going to give you a chance, but no, it's fine,
No.
whatever.
I'll just,
Can
I'll
one of
just-
us take that? Since he's not.
No.
Worth asking.
I'll just do my final smite then.
Final smoke.
Sounds ominous.
Sounds like a Dragon Ball Z move.
I know the smiter.
17 from the sword and 8 points of radiant.
17 and 8.
Yes.
That's 25.
Well,
Is it dead?
Not too shabby.
Hayden and Graham. So
Oh,
Tim's
yeah,
just
yeah,
run up
yeah,
to this
yeah.
thing and just fucking smashed it with his sword, with this radiant light that came out, and it's just gone.
After you.
Right, fucking, I'm just going to run up to the cunt, rage and bash
Okay.
his fucking skull in. Reckless. 14.
14, you say? Hit.
So a minute for...
Just hits.
16 points of
Smashing damage.
slashing. 2 plus 2, 4 points of radiant.
Scurfing. Nice.
Is it possible with 40-foot movement to get round to a flanking position?
Yeah, because you're only 20 feet away from it.
Oh, okay.
Do that?
That'll be why he wanted you to go first.
Double 7s, so that's
It's alright, I'll risk getting smashed my fucking skull
12?
in for your squidgy little
doesn't hit.
bonus action. 1
barstool.
doesn't hit either.
Wow.
It's even
Wow.
worse.
What a waste!
It's so you're dodging these tentacles, trying to find an area to hit, and the stench and everything is just putting you off. You whiff both the times.
Gagging.
Add am.
Should be standing behind it downwind.
I'm thinking about it.
Probably going to fire an
Shoot
arrow
it
at it.
That is something I would
Fire
do.
2 arrows.
It's gonna miss.
Yeah, it can
So
miss.
I'm gonna Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
Pick off.
Flanking, so good advantage.
What,
It's
for
got
Hunter's
people,
Mark?
no, it's got people around it, but he's shooting going.
Don't think that's
Does
how
that
flanks
work?
work.
Doesn't
That's for a ranger. That's for a rogue with sneak attack.
It doesn't give advantage. It just gives a sneak attack.
14 to hit.
Just hits.
Yay.
Everybody dice out again.
Yeah.
Even D&D.
So 16 points damage
Yeah.
on the first shot. And second attack due to my
Second
Tom.
attack.
A talk.
Second attack.
Finish. I don't even know.
That's top.
It's in a bag.
Do it again. Yeah, that hits.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I had another D8 due to my
Yep.
Stuff.
dread ambush shot.
Due to actually reading the book, yes.
Surprise, motherfucker.
12 points plus whatever.
19 points damage.
Ooh! Look at the brain on bread. Okay. So you fire 2 shots. I'm going to say that it's 2 arrows, 2 shots. Like that. And you'll get this burst in your head. And it's just, you can see just this Otyugh just he posts images in your head of it just eating you and just you like decaying and just
I've seen worse.
Really?
Joe.
I've seen all my friends die.
Okay.
Enough of me, so fuck you.
I guess I'll just.
I mean,
Why not? First level magic missile. Just see what happens. Pew pew pew. 9 points of magical force.
Okie dokie. Actually, it was its turn, but I'll take its turn now.
And then I'm going to move away.
And it's just like, and then what it's going to do on its turn is it's going to take a bite at Tim, because you were the first.
Mm.
So, don't think that's going to hit Tim. 13.
No.
Okay, and then it's going to swing a tentacle towards Graham.
I can look at this side of the table.
11. And it's going to swing a tentacle towards Hayden. 11.
With advantage.
With advantage.
Oh, no.
Thank you. I'm going to roll a different dice for that one. 13.
Wow.
This was supposed to be an encounter that you were supposed to be like, oh shit, it's an Otium. Not an encounter where it's like, oh, it's an Otium.
We're just systematically dismantling this.
Tim!
Am I flanking with anyone? Graham or
Sure,
Hayden?
why the fuck not now, eh?
Just asking.
It's only got 1 hit point left in it.
Natural 20.
Wow.
It literally is like, oh, it's not so. It's like, fear me. It's like, no.
11 points of damage.
Thankfully, Tim was rolling.
Hayden and Graham.
Please roll natural 20s.
24.
Don't bother. No, I'm talking to Graham. Not
8. 10 points of slashing and 5 points of radiant.
Yeah, it's dead. All right, you don't even get how do you want to do this. It's dead. You fucking killed it.
It was more of like a,
That's why you get through Otium.
well, we can get through now.
Yeah.
Does it lay an egg?
No.
Perhaps in the mound it has some puppies sort of thing.
Guys,
Like
I'm ready to
piccolo
fight you with that
dice
one.
pukes up an egg.
And then another one appears. I could have just done that. Oh, that would have been better.
Oh well.
Oh,
It splits into 2 smaller ones.
No, I tried that mechanism once. It did not end
It's
well.
like, yeah, just
Is everyone alright?
marking another one. Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Not even sweat.
Yeah,
It's-
didn't even get near me.
Yeah.
That was textbook, guys. Well done.
Yeah.
Absolutely stinks. Let's
It
get away
does.
from this.
It's like shoulda woulda when you come across one, you're like, yeah, fucking way. Just gotta get through you.
Yeah.
Let's try and retrieve my arrows.
No, you don't get any.
They'll probably dissolve.
They're
matter of
broken. And it's thrashing around. It just shattered them into a million pieces. Fuck you.
I'm going to give.
He's got a petty.
When the DM doesn't get his way.
I'm going to give Hercules a go. Just like put my pins to corpse, going, go on, boy. Give him a
It
bite.
starts like eating.
Oh.
Oh, is that yeah?
Yeah.
That thing
So
dissolves
that's-
stuff. Is it wise to feed him that?
I thought it was just
God, Achilles last an episode just
Eats it.
It doesn't
like
dissolve stuff at all.
Does it look
It was moving down because it was eating it.
Yeah, it's a like
It
a
was eating
trash
garbage.
monster.
Yeah.
It's a trash monster.
Right.
Trash comparator.
Okay, so you carry on for the rest of the day,
That was quite an easy start.
and
to
then
the
you
night.
come to time for a rest for the night.
I'll take first watch. Tiamat appears because fuck you.
So who's on first watch?
Me.
Okay. Anyone with him or just?
I'm going to be scribing a spell into my spell book because I've finally remembered I can do that. Takes 2 hours.
I'll go on a. watch.
Have you got? Oh, you've already
I
bought
bought
stuff.
the inks like a week ago.
Right, so I'll say that you're on the first watch as
Yeah.
well. Before you do that, Joe. You're no, actually no. Carry on. do what you do what you want to do.
Yeah.
You do you, buddy. You do you.
Right,
And
so
it
you're doing that,
Takes 1 hour. It's an abjuration spell.
and you're watching as well. Nothing occurs. Watch comes to an end. Who's on the second watch?
Me.
Tim.
I'll do the last one.
I'll go
like
second.
normal.
Yeah.
You go to second as well. Right. Okay. Towards the end of your watch, Tim, you get this familiar feeling, and you turn around and you see a woman in red armour standing there next to you.
Oh, SpaghettiOs.
What is your plan for the gnomes?
The gnomes? I thought we were doing Duragar.
But you're heading to the gnomes.
Ah, the gnomes. Find out what's their weaknesses are. Exploit that. Take them down.
I'm just assuming I can't hear this.
No, you can't. Yes. Don't let me down again.
I know. I know. I'm trying. If I have to do it myself, I will.
She's gone. I want you to level your character up, please.
Oh.
Cool. Okay, so after that,
So combat wasn't
It's-
easy enough for you already.
it's your.
And random NPC, I suppose.
It is Spiderbait.
Oh god.
Oh,
But
yeah.
not Yuk.
No, Yuk's still snoring.
Just set its race
Okay.
one bad.
You also
Not a
see
team of them.
a woman in red armour standing there.
Oh. I'll just give her an eye. Just give her a look. I'll see if she's going to say anything.
She looks like she's waiting for you.
Well, nice of you to show.
Indeed.
I just have a couple of things I need to say. One, what are you doing with my friend?
What on earth do you mean? Oh, not what on earth. What on Torrell do you mean?
You know, like the whole smoke pillaring from his body and firing demonic rages.
Demonic rages.
He speaks some tongues and it doesn't sound exactly holy.
And I suppose you know what holy is, do you?
Oh, hell no. I mean, the first time I actually put any faith in a deity was, well, being here. I thought I made the right choice. I mean, I chose Tempest and I got you, but oh well.
You got me.
Well, I chose him because, you know, he proclaims to be always obeying the rules of war, never turning away from a fight. I thought, I need that shit down here, but so far he's been pretty useless and useful. I mean, there's plenty of other deities out there. I mean, maybe I choose a platinum dragon as my fist become this shining beacon, or maybe I go the other end of the scale and I sell my soul to the Archduke as my axe spills blood until it rains from the sky, or maybe I go even further out. Maybe I just choose these real older deities that, you know, that are lying patiently and waiting in chains, but maybe I can be the key to the lock and be their chained oblivion. I mean, at the end of the day, you need me more than I need you for whatever the hell you're plotting.
You're right. When you were asking for a deity's power to fuel your rage, I did think it was quite fortuitous that you were here with my champion. And she points to him and he's snoring away. It's like,
You chose so wisely.
but as I attempted to bestow my power on you, it appears I was too late. You received nothing from me.
So why are you here?
You called for me.
I asked for a deity, and the first thing I see into a deity is when you show up. I just put two and two together. So why bother with me?
The
if you don't need
first
to be here?
thing you recognise as being a deity.
Something randomly that shows up every so often is not exactly normal. Not for my kind of people.
For your kind of people. You have no idea what your kind of people are, do you?
Pretty fucking useless, to be honest. That's why I put my faith in it the first time as something.
She gets up at this point
A state signal.
and she turns to walk away and says, your kind of people are the reason this world is in the trouble it's in. And she is gone.
I just mutter to myself and be like, probably we find our world as well.
Okay, so Joe, while you're still asleep,
Have wonderful dreams.
you
Wonderful
do have
dreams.
wonderful dreams.
Wait for it.
You dream of like light. You dream of traveling through space. You know, just
Like a Doctor Strange kind of mind trip flying through the galaxy kind of thing.
yeah, but more peaceful.
Oh, you're not less screaming and
Yeah, less screaming and less like hands becoming hands and
Oh,
hands.
thank God.
And shit like that. No, it's not a nightmare. It's a very nice dream, and you're flying through space, and you can it's complete. Like you can see, like the window, the old Windows screensaver with the stars coming towards you. It's a bit like that.
I'm in heaven.
And then suddenly it stops, and you look.
Come out of what?
You look up, and there is a huge. In fact, I'll say. A large golden creature, somewhere between a unicorn and a gold dragon, floats before you.
Okay.
Their long mane shines brilliant white, reflecting off scales made of the purest gold. A pearlescent horn spirals out from their magnificent head. A voice begins to speak in your mind. I thought this bloodline lost with Demetrius. You are far from home, but home is close to you. The abyss lies open. Chaos runs wild, but order is responsible. Friend can become foe, and foe can become friend. Tread carefully, for the path of madness knows no mercy.
Story of my life.
Powerful enemies move against you. 7 heroes branded traitors are the source of your strength and your biggest downfall. And at that point, you feel yourself sucked back through the space, back into your own body, but you're not in the cave. You're on a bench. You look around, you see a familiar hall, bookshelves.
You're in the good place.
You see ahead of you a familiar table with the librarian there, and a man stood in front of it. Bald head. You see him from behind. You see bald head, blue jeans, hoodie. Next to him, you see a baseball cap with a red dragon in the shape of an ampersand. And he's laughing with
I just realised I was quite annoying.
He's laughing with the librarian. He puts the hat on, waves, and
No,
he's gone.
don't go.
He fucking would be though, wouldn't he? Just transcends all the
So you're there,
multiverses.
sat on this bench.
Okay. I did look like what's his name, Chris Perkins, didn't it?
You think
Doing
it
a
was?
baseball cap.
I stand up like, Chris, give me a ride home! Oh, damn it.
Okay.
Okay. I wander up to the librarian who's probably wondering why I'm screaming.
Yeah, he's
Can't
just
shout
he's,
the library
he's
as
there.
well.
He's-
Yeah.
Hello.
Evening. A lot of things happened.
Okay.
Do you know anything about a bloodline of Demetrius? Is that a thing?
I'm not a historian.
Any books in here that would shed any light on the matter? It's a pun because there's a celestial thing going on.
Very. I mean, probably.
Alright then.
I haven't read every book here.
Okay.
How old do you think I am?
Well, you've got some kind of duodecimal system, I'm assuming. Have the sorting and some way of finding books on specific subjects. A spell that does that?
Yeah. If you know the spell, cast it.
Do you have a special library spell that
I
you
don't
know?
have any special library spells.
Well, I'll just be doing my thing.
Okay.
See you in a bit.
Feel free to look around.
I'll do just that.
Okay.
Back away slowly.
And I would like you to level your character object.
Okay.
So, after all this, you'll wake up. It's time to get moving again.
What's changed?
As you travel,
I'm going to tell everyone about that weird ass dream I had.
Oh, I'm not going to say a single word about what I had.
Oh, yeah, I'll skip then. Any of that means anything to anyone. I mean, we knew about the abyss being open. That's fairly plain to
Minitures sounds
see.
like a cool name.
It does. And there's a bloodline, and then there's 7 heroes who are traitors. But then there's like
There's
5
only
of us, so.
6 if
Plus
you count
Leigh.
Leigh.
Yeah.
And I saw Chris Perkins, but he fucked off before I could.
Did you say anything?
I tried. He was off.
I was too starstruck.
Yeah.
If you had your handbook with you, you could sign it.
Yeah. Sign a spell book. That's like infinitely cooler.
That probably is like that instantly makes you a level 9 caster. I think.
Totally.
Level 9.
Level 9 so.
So level 17.
Mm.
Okay, so
How far have we got to go?
I'm Stool!
He's still.
Okay.
Just a few more days. We're getting close, I believe.
Okay.
Wait, and Rumperdum goes, yeah, just a few more days.
You don't sound overly happy about that.
It doesn't sound. That was me poor acting. No, it's more just like because he's the introvert where Stool's the extrovert.
Is that to Neverlight Grove or Blingdenstone?
Neverlight Grove. That's where we're going first, right?
Right. Yeah. Can you just give me 10 minutes? I need to do something.
Okay.
I cast Find Steed.
Oh!
Oh! All right.
I counter it. But yes, it worked! Nice!
Joe.
Yeah.
Love that.
That's going to be really useful.
Tim's like, finally, I can do this thing, and Joe's like, I wonder if. Nope.
Please, at least we have waited until we were like 9 minutes 59 seconds of casting time. But, you know what?
I like to feel like Tim's going through the intricate process, and Joe's like, I wonder if it just stops and doesn't do it.
Yeah.
I know Joe's done that, don't I?
Yep. Wait, let me roll my HP first. Before you kill me.
That's not going to help too much.
You have to reroll ones.
It wasn't.
Not 3s though.
How many times can you cast that spell a day?
Once.
What was that? I'll make a.
I was
Magic
going
items.
to cast something that may have made it easier travelling, but never mind.
For you or
Sorry.
for everyone else?
You know,
Well,
reflex.
me, but I'm guessing I could have had a friend as well.
So you just
it's
run
a
off
spell,
and leave
you can
everyone.
cast it later, right?
No, I could have like put all our bags on there. To be honest,
Oh, what are you trying to do?
made it easier for carrying.
I'm fine, I don't mind wait.
What exactly were you trying to do?
Never mind. I'll remember this.
You can make an Arcana check.
13.
What level's the spell?
A second.
Second. Yeah, you know that what he was trying to cast.
That's, yeah. I knew that's what it was. It's, you know, find Steed, you can do it again later. It's
Why was he trying to find Steve?
Steed.
Oh, right.
Summon Horsey.
Oh, it's a bit dark down here.
I had a cool idea.
Well, you can do
What
it
are we
later.
going to summon?
We'll never know now.
You can cast it later, it's fine. You know, it's not a one-off deal, right?
I could cast it again right now, but
Okay, look, that I promise.
I feel you're a little bit slap
no
happy with
more.
your spells at the minute.
Look, it was a reflex. It's been brewing in my mind all night. It just came out.
I just want to save that spell.
It was a
slot
premature
just in
spell
case, you know.
ejaculation. Sorry, it won't happen
Oh.
again.
I want to save that extra spell just in case, you know, never know we might need
When
it.
you summon the horse, it stays with you until you dismiss it, doesn't it?
Mm.
Or until
Yeah.
it dies.
Oh.
Sorry,
Well,
sorry, Tim.
I never
won't
know
do it
now.
again.
Hmm.
I'm very sorry.
Okay.
I did not mean to ruin your horse.
So you guys heading out again?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah,
walk.
along the way, I want to try and stick close with Jim Jar at some point. So
Okay.
I can speak with him.
Okay. What do you want to say to him?
I want to make sure it's sort of with not really in earshot of anyone else if possible. Like the party,
Okay, I'm going to say
party
that that's
people.
easy enough. You two walk on ahead.
I just want to ask him to say, kind of feel like I can't talk to any of my friends at the moment because they're all affected by shit beyond my control.
It's true.
Okay.
I generally feel like I'm probably one of the only sane ones at the moment, so I just want to confide in you.
Right, so what I'm hearing at the minute is that we're not friends.
No. I mean, people that I came here with.
Alright, I'm with you. I'm pulling your leg.
Yeah, that's cool. Refresh my memory. Have you ever met humans before?
A couple. Not very common around here, but
Right.
I'm a well-traveled gnome.
On your travels, have you ever come across any tales of, like, I don't know, kingdoms falling or whatever due to mankind?
Kingdoms fall all the time.
More specifically because of my type of people,
Because of your type of people.
humans.
Humans. Again, that's not very specific. I mean, I'm not really genned up on surface world history and everything like that, but kingdoms have fallen because of humans, kingdoms have fallen because of elves, because of necromancers, you know, it's not that uncommon a thing.
Yeah, I just want to suppose any, like, real big.
I mean, everyone's really big.
I just mean, like, any big moments in history where it's, like, you know, specifically a humanoid thing where shit's gone fucked, but I suppose you're right. It happens all the time.
Sorry, man, I can't help you any more further than that.
That's fine.
Your best bet will be when you get to the surface, asking some of them surface historians.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Alright, man. So you all carry on.
I want to be at the behind though, so I can make sure I can see everyone.
So as you walk in, you're making your way, you see some patches of fungus that are, they've got more of the like edible stuff. You see like large patches of that fire lichen that can be made into
Spicy.
spicy
Yeah.
shit, so and liquor and stuff like that. You come to rest that night without any encounters. Anyone wanting to do anything before we go to rest?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apologise profusely to Tim.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I'll stand by and counter anyone who tries to counter your spell.
Including your spell.
How close are we all together?
Physically or emotionally?
In terms of area?
How close do you want everyone to be?
As long as they're all in a 15-foot radius.
I mean, yeah.
Everyone needs to make a charisma saving throw.
What even
Well,
from
this
Slack?
sounds ominous.
And can choose to not
Can,
take it and fail.
Yeah.
You can
What if
choose
you
to
were
fail
asleep?
it.
Do we feel
This
that
is, I'm going to say
something
this will be
is
before
happening?
you
Oh,
go
right.
to sleep.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know for what. Tim?
I'm casting Zone of Truth.
Oh.
So-
Okay.
You fail.
I'll choose to just fail it then.
Right, you fail.
What is it?
Charisma.
Charisma 15?
Fails.
You know, for a bard with the proficiency in saving throws, 8.
Fuck.
What are you doing, Tim? That felt tingly and weird.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the point.
Can I identify what he was doing?
Fargus,
Counter.
Yuk, Spiderbait, Eldith.
Hemeth.
Hemeth isn't with you anymore. Fargus.
Eldith.
Little dwarf lady.
What's your DC?
Alright.
That's 16 now.
Okay.
He was the
Right,
dude,
you
wasn't he?
you know when people have
Yeah.
passed it, don't you? Gimjar succeeded. Everyone else failed.
What's...
So,
Is there some kind of zone of truth?
yeah.
It doesn't compel you to speak the truth, but anything you do say
Oh.
will be used against you. No, is the truth.
Nice. That we know.
And it lasts for...
Hmm?
Like it's not the
Only lasts
universal
for-
truths.
It's
That's
the
the
truth
10.
to you, so you can't be like, oh, who's the big bad? Oh, it's obviously this guy that I've never heard
Where's
of.
the Leigh? Ah, he's out
Yeah. It lasts for 10 minutes.
there. Okay. Can we just walk out the zone?
You can.
Always fun. Truth or truth?
Truth or truth. So, We're going to Blingdenstone.
Correct.
Sounds about right.
Hey, we're going to Blingdenstone.
Any problems there? That we should know.
Eldith's like, I don't know. And you're conspired about Fargus, they don't know. And Jim Joe's like, I haven't been there in a while, so.
I'm sure the only problems will be there will be caused by us.
I'm guessing demons.
All I'm saying is, every other place we've been to, there's been shit going on, so be prepared for something.
Yeah, and everyone
That's
we've
true.
been to, the reason why there's been shit is not long because we've arrived or soon left.
Okay.
It's probably fine right now, but when we arrive...
I don't know, Grackle Stug looked like it was, there was shit going down anyway.
Yeah, we did.
Not with the dragon and that,
We
that
didn't-
was all down to you.
But,
Why are you
we
looking at me? I didn't do anything.
Oh,
Yes, you did.
They were already going to do the
You
dragon thing.
instigated the actual...
We didn't
burning
exactly
of
We
help.
just made it happen sooner.
We didn't exactly help anything anyway. We went to Slippery Dock, shit got fucked up. We went to Grand Crystal, shit got even worse. I don't want to make this a third thing, so if we go there and anything fucks up, and
Should we go around Neverlight Grove? Maybe not,
Yeah.
because...
I think that's
or
the
we
best
just
thing to
go
do.
there and
Not
actually,
ruin it.
actually just
Yeah, we can try that.
be on our best behaviours.
Fergus, we've not really spoke.
Fargus.
Fargus.
That's why.
That's why.
We've been trying. We kept every time it's like, no,
Been
not
trying.
unless you said the name.
There's a reason for that, Tim. You know what that reason is.
There's going to be some hard truths coming from Fargus now.
Yeah. It's like,
I don't like you. I don't like you. You terrify me. I don't like any of you cunts in the grafted.
listen, from what I gather from Hayden and Graham is like you were on an adventuring party like us. You were after some
That was Mr. Tim, yes.
treasure. Whereabouts was that? What was your involvement in that party? What was your
I was
purpose?
what did we say,
Burglar.
burglar.
You were the
of the-
burglar.
of the
So
group.
you were the rogue of the group.
I mean, I wouldn't go so far as saying I was a roguish type fellow, but I was,
I would.
yes.
Yeah. So
You
you
look
were the
shifty.
rogue.
Stab him.
So
You can't say that.
what about the other members of your party? What were they like? I'm just trying to get a clearer picture. What happened to them?
He tells you exactly what I said in the first one.
Oh, I can't remember.
Because I can't fucking remember what I said his team was, but he explains it.
I
Exactly
didn't ask for
what-
names. I just want.
I can't remember what.
Names, background, appearances. Go.
There was an elf, a dwarf, a half-orc, and something. I swear he was a cleric.
Pretty standard.
There
adventuring
was
party
a
then.
there was an elf.
Yeah.
She was nice. She was
Ephrin,
a wizard.
Donar, Neriel, and Markaro.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're the names.
This treasure you were looking for. Where was it? What was it?
It was it was some lost tomb. I
Lost
didn't
tomb.
know much about it. It was the dwarf was the one that was guiding us.
Okay.
So, Dwarf Tomb.
Dwarven tomb.
I believe so.
You guys went grave robbing.
And how did you find out about this?
Dwarf came to us.
Dwarf came to you.
The dwarf's evil.
Is everything all right there, Mr. Tim?
Yeah, it's fine.
You're asking a lot of questions.
I'm curious.
I feel that
I've not really
getting
spoken
some
to
answers.
Fargus.
And Eldith like, I don't know about any of you, but I feel like this is a little invasion of privacy here. I don't know why it's warranted, if I'm honest with you.
That's fine, because I have some questions that I kind of want to ask while we're using this, so thanks for
Do we actually know
helping
that
to-
he?
That's why
Do we-
he needs
do
to
we-
make a save against his own spell.
Do we
He's in
know
the
that-
zone.
Yes, you do
Oh,
actually.
I cast it.
Yeah,
You're in the
you're still
zone.
in the zone.
Oh.
You're still subject to it.
Oh, let's get some truth out of 10.
I don't even make mine. No. Charisma, isn't it? Yeah, I do make it.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yeah, but no
9
one knows whether you made it or not.
No.
Tim,
No.
are you evil? Is this an evil thing you're doing?
Okay, so
Just
while,
check-
wanted
out.
some honesty from some people. That's all.
while we're speaking about honesty from some people, okay, who here trusts everyone else?
Yeah.
So we all trust each other, yeah?
Well, only me and Tim raised our hands, so...
you're
I'm not
big.
being funny, but I mean, I trust you so far, but we've only met for a couple of months, and it's under pretty
Feels
shitty circumstances, if I have to say.
Don't worry, this
I would
is...
kill you all to save
Don't worry,
myself.
this is quite specific.
Well, we know
'cause
We know that.
This is quite specific. Adam, you're being very quiet.
Adam, are you evil?
Yeah, then are you evil?
Yeah. Adam, why are you evil?
Taking
Okay,
your
sometimes
silence
silence
as
speaks
yes.
louder than words. Who here feels not like themselves? Like, something's...
Well, I'm full of radiant light and I can cast spells, so...
I mean, like,
Yeah,
on a
the
more
whole-
mental level, as in some people don't feel
I mean, I don't feel myself really. I think
I just
getting a
know
little
that
bit
we're
down.
constantly being watched.
I've
for one
discovered
feel
I have
fantastic.
a liking for killing things, so.
Well, there's no fucking surprise there.
Cool. Speaking of which,
Mhm.
what's your plans when we get to either Neverlight Grove or Grass?
My plans for getting there is to
Fingers
suss out what is going on there and what
so,
is.
like when we went to Grabcasugin, you kind of wanted to just overthrow a dragon. And
I didn't want to overthrow a dragon. I wanted to watch an execution.
Yeah, but you also wanted to
You told
I
me
know,
you wanted
you-
to turn
you
the dragon
wanted
against
to
the town.
go on to like a mass killing
You
Is that an
did,
option?
did say that you wanted to take the place as your own.
I like that. Adam, anything I say has to be the truth, so I'll only speak when it means condemning my fellow players.
No one had ever said I had to admit my own truth.
Tell me the truth, tell me a lie, I don't care, but I just want to know. You can cast this magic for all I care, but I was hoping as a friend you would actually tell me the truth.
The truth is,
At this point, Yoke's like, oh!
the truth is, I heard a voice in my head that told me to kill the king, and overthrow, to conquer.
And you cocked it up.
I didn't cock it up. I
Cocked
didn't
up.
do it.
I know who you mean, don't
Wait, you know who he means? Are you
Yeah,
hearing
what the
voices
fuck?
too?
See,
What
I
the
told
fuck
you
is-
he's trying to kill us.
What the fuck is going on?
Apparently he's hearing things.
I'm
Tell
probably
him to
on
do
my last chance with
Right,
you know who.
can we just fucking
We're talking, shut
get out
up.
on the open here?
Yeah, you guys aren't actually part of the group. You just
Well,
spent
hold on. We've
Whoa!
been with them for like 2 months.
Yeah, but they're literally meat shields.
Dude,
You fucking what?
You heard me.
She comes up and punches you in the cock again.
no, that's the truth
That
right
was
there.
truth.
Out on the floor, it's like, this still slightly arouses me.
I want to rage and just shout, everyone shut the fuck up. And I'll just be like, can't, like, carry on.
Alright.
I'm probably on my last chance with this, with you know who.
Will you just say who it is already?
Shut
Stop
up,
with you know
Graham.
who. No, you should. Just say who it is already.
Is it a bad
It's
person?
the Red Knight.
And who is the Red
It's
Knight?
not.
It's my deity.
Who is
So-
this deity?
Satan.
You know
Strategy
nothing about him.
in games?
Exactly.
You know
That's
nothing
all
about
I
him.
know.
So why are you following him?
Tim, let's just say I had a conversation last night, or when the last time we rested too.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out we don't share the same deity. Turns out I don't like her at all. Turns out I don't like what she's doing with you.
I apologised earlier. Don't shut up. Keep talking. You're saying exactly what I want to say.
Graham, I swear to God, I will fucking rip your scar off your neck in a minute.
I want to see that.
Shut up, I don't like you either.
I'm only
worst thing
going
is-
what I believe.
They're in the zone of truth.
What I believe to be the Red Knight. I haven't been given a name. All I know is it's a female wearing red armour. From what I read in our books, that's the Red
Someone
Knight.
was supposed to be helping us, from what I gathered. She's no friend of ours.
I can only go by what I've seen.
I think it's time you give up on him.
Don't get in trouble. I don't want you putting yourself, losing who you are as a person just for some bitch.
I understand. I saw that in the corner of my eye. I understand.
I say to you what I said to her, they need us, we don't need them.
I understand. I really do.
But he's going to completely ignore you.
I'm not going to completely ignore him.
Yes, he is.
Partially.
Just partially ignore him.
I knew it. I didn't know that. I'm really surprised.
Look,
I don't think I can come out of this easily.
No, but don't do it on your own. You've got us guys.
Is this some kind of deific intervention here? We're like,
Could be.
I don't feel that interventions against religious icons is necessary.
You got to do whatever you feel like you need to, but if I don't like it, I will not hesitate to stop
That's
you.
fine. That's fine.
Just so you know.
That's fine.
Good.
If I need to be stopped, you're probably the one to do it.
Probably the only one that could, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm scared that you guys are
Oh.
going to murder me.
hmm,
Finally! Fuck!
God.
Me, innit? It's fucking me.
You're out to get me. I know.
And it's
I am not out to get you.
You are.
As it finishes. I'm not out to get you. Shit. No.
not until after I've finished the rest.
I'm not out to get you.
Lies.
When have I been ever like attempted to get you?
Because I've been, keeping an eye on you, so you can't see that I'm doing there to leave myself vulnerable.
It's not a thing.
What?
Your
I wasn't
magic's-
even a second.
Can you speak in common, please?
Adam's Zone of Truth finished like 10 minutes ago.
It's not alive. It's random ramblings.
I can't lie if I don't understand it.
Actually, I understood it perfectly.
With whatever way I can show,
Wow.
promise you, I'm not out to kill you. Like we're trying to get the fuck out of here all together, not individually.
Look,
If we're broken now, how the fuck are we gonna get out together?
No, you're
That
trying to
is
kill me.
fun.
It's obvious.
look.
I've seen you
I
shot
know
me.
I've
you're
only
actually
known you
looking at me.
guys for a couple of months now,
I zone out, man.
but the only way we're gonna get out of here is together.
Exactly.
Thank you.
It's in no one's fucking best interest to kill other people in this group. You
Bingo.
honestly think you'll survive in this place on your own? I know I fucking won't. I owe a lot
None
to
of
you
us
guys, and you owe a lot to each other.
What?
She speaks the truth.
I thought that was Fargo Sparker.
Was it
No.
Fergus?
I know that.
I know my actions. I
She's
know my
also
shot.
punched you in the dick quite a
Yeah.
few times as well.
Yeah, which is why I'm scared of her, so I don't trust her. She's in on it.
Your balls are still seeing stars right now.
They're not blue, but they're black and blue.
Look, it's true though. We need to gel as a team. I mean, look at that Otiu we fought earlier. That was textbook. Not a single scratch on it.
That
gone.
thing did not have a chance.
Exactly.
It was not prepared for
Because
our
we
level of
worked
peace and
together.
violence.
We weren't all dicking around doing our own thing and wandering off in random directions. I'm specifically talking about you. You realise?
Why right?
And
Wandered
also firing our own spells at each other. Looking at you, Joe.
That was yeah.
You
Okay,
did say that
sorry.
was a premature thing.
That
Yeah.
was bad.
It's like I always say to Spider-Big, man. You gotta gel, man. You gotta hang together, because there's gonna be a time where you're caught up in the webs and you need someone to cut you free, man.
Literally and metaphorically.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
gotta love each other,
I'm
man.
gonna give him a little high five.
I should trap
Give
him
me
in
some
webs so he
skin,
can't
man.
kill me.
Nice.
So it boils down to it, ultimately, don't be evil.
I don't think I am
I
evil.
wasn't specifically saying to you there, but yeah.
It was aimed at me. You keep
Yeah.
saying I'm evil.
Yeah, I
don't
disagree.
think I am evil.
You keep trying to make out Tim's evil. He's not done anything bad yet.
What have I done that is evil?
It's not what you've done, it's your intentions. That's what
Yeah.
worries me.
What intentions? He's trying to get us home. And maybe burn a few cities along the way. What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
but getting us home through violence isn't always the right way.
That's because no one will let us leave peacefully. They keep trying
No,
to
that's
enslave
because
us,
we don't
or
give
kill
them a
us, or
chance.
eat us.
We,
Or...
we immediately see everyone as an enemy and as a threat. I think the best way to get around them is to go fucking through them.
Name 10 nice people we've met.
Jim
I
Joe.
just like wave my hands. to the
There's
NPCs.
5 in this
Yeah.
group so
Well, here's
far.
half now.
6, 7.
No, they don't count. They're not people.
The barman.
You fucking what?
You heard me.
What's his name?
You're the cock punch.
Thank you.
Uh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Don't you look at
How about
us?
that for not people?
Fodek.
Thodek,
Fodek.
the innkeeper.
I thought Fodek was the name of the dragon.
No, that's the sword hack from Critical Role.
Thimbleshoulder was the dragon.
We are not
Yeah.
associated or affiliated with Critical Role in any way.
They
Although
said-
we'd like to be.
They said earlier to us that if it wasn't for us, they wouldn't survive. And I'm pretty sure we'd be fucking around. Because if it wasn't for Jim John for a start, we'd still be in prison. We wouldn't know where the fuck we were going to be going.
We'd be wandering
We
around.
know a
in this
lot. We
fucking
have a lot to
cabinet
these
caves
guys as well. So
forever.
treat them with some fucking respect, for God's sake.
I
There's
do.
also the
I
guy-
You
do.
don't. You said you don't treat them as people.
There was Pepedo up to a point where we found out that he was a mass murderer.
He's an exception.
Oh yeah, he was like really bad.
Oh yeah, I'm thinking of.
Someone else.
I forgot. It's been so long since he unfortunately perished in Sloopladot. You know.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh,
blah, 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 blah.
Shusha.
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 You don't
Good
know
old
he's
friend.
Flute plot, please.
Really though,
Yeah, he's dead.
the doll.
Yeah, he's dead.
I'm assuming unless he somehow hulked out and jumped away or something, if possible.
He was probably the one Kurotoa, as like the tentacles slapped down, he was sort of right between.
He's just like baby
Like
stay
in
out.
Godzilla,
Like
Yeah.
a
Like
wacky.
the Matthew Broderick.
Yeah.
What?
Okay.
If you carry on the way that you're going to go, then no one's going to want to help you. So when you actually get in a situation, we're just going to be like, well,
Who helps me out of my situations?
we're obliged
I have
to because
many
we
a
have
time.
to. Even the
The
amount of
fact-
shit that we do, we're still like, we need to do it. It's going to get to a point where they're going to go, no, you fucking read
Graham's helped you out quite a bit.
The fact that you're still here is kind of testament to us pulling you out of.
Quite a
Many-
few sticky
many
situations.
Like what?
The
Aside
novels.
from the water white,
The
If you
novels.
actually
I killed the big one.
trust your
And-
comrades
and the
and actually
rest.
respect these people that have been helping us, and maybe we'll actually feel a little bit more obliged to helping you every so often, not just treat you like shit.
Got a point.
Swings and roundabouts, man. Man.
What? What do the swings and roundabouts have to do with anything?
Treat others how
Give
you
and
want to be
take
treated.
and-
Yeah, zone of truth sworn off. I feel you were being a little bit too honest for long enough because I only cast it for like once and it lasts 10 minutes roughly. And it's been, what?
How can we tell time down here?
Because
What's
10
the
minutes
watch?
has passed and
Do his,
there's...
do his watches.
Oh, it stopped.
I've had a sense that the
Joe's watches
spell
are
had finished.
perpetually wrong.
take into account daylight savings time, even there's no...
You were being honest for far too long.
I was getting things off of my chest.
Well, so are we, so don't take offence, let's just...
I'm not taking offence. You're just trying to kill me.
I don't know about you, but I'm going to sleep.
We've just got up.
No, this is before you rest.
Oh. Okay, we'll go to bed.
Okay, so you set up your relevant watches, you get all this blah blah blah, all that shit.
I feel a lot better
Wake
now
up
that we've got it
in-
all out here.
The morning.
We'll go to marriage.
And that is where we're going to take a piss break for people
Right.
to piss.
Oh, wow.
Welcome back with fuller bellies and
I can cast this.
emptier bladders.
Not yet, though.
Sorry.
We join our intrepid survivors as they wake up for the morning and do the morning routine of eating mushrooms and yelling at each other.
Arguing over petty things.
How's Hercules doing?
He's very well.
Did you slice some of that otyog off to feed it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gave him some little tasty meaty treats.
Cool, cool.
And then been feeding him mushrooms.
Why didn't we eat
Between-
that jog?
No.
He likes the meat more than he likes the mushrooms.
Oh,
But you've got some rations from Grapplestug, didn't you?
yeah.
Are they all gone now?
I've got
I
like
assume
3
they-
days worth. Is there more in the bag?
Yeah, we've got a few.
Just been eating mushrooms, giving some meaty treats.
We do, 'cause we had some from them. We've got 15 days worth in the bag, so we got some from that, from that
Okay.
bandits.
Alright.
Yeah, so there's like some like jerky in there.
Yeah. I'll feed him some jerky. Chew it up for him.
Mark down the rations
He,
less.
He can eat on his
doesn't,
own.
he doesn't need
His
it.
beak's
It's-
sufficiently hardened now.
Yeah.
14 days if it's on some jerky.
Ooh.
So you guys walking along.
Singing a song.
It is dark, so I'm guessing you've got light on your axe.
Yeah. Well,
As you're going along, still in the fungal forest, everyone make a perception check.
11.
21.
20.
17. Natural 20, 25.
Fuck's sake, how many is that today?
That's
You're
3.
still on fire.
So I assume everyone
Not literally.
notices.
More in the double.
The way ahead is blocked.
The way it's
by,
shut.
These
An
4 mushrooms that look like. Alright, they've got the stalks and they've got like it's this weird sort of. It's like a sort of skeletal teardrop shape. So it's like it's like what they've done is they've got a balloon in the shape of a teardrop and put loads of string on it with PVA glue,
Oh yeah.
right, and then pop the balloon inside. It's like that.
It was like 3D
With some-
tiered, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
with these just like tendrils just up like that.
Does it look like it could be some sort of version of a gate to a city?
Stall, any idea?
It doesn't.
Is there anything in it? Or is it just empty?
It's just. It looks like it's several layers of this like structure.
Mm. The
Any
way it's
idea,
shut.
Stall?
I'm Stool.
We know.
You want to be careful with these fungus.
Why?
Why?
Oh, they've got a nasty little touch.
So have
Nasty
we.
as in poison, acid, fire. Just
No.
hitting you.
Suck you and
It'll
squeeze
just
you and push
hurt.
you.
Okay. What kind of hurt?
It'll suck the life out of you.
Oh boy,
Oh, so a necrotic hurt.
that sounds unfun.
Or a marriage one.
Wow.
Wow.
I'm resistant to that. I ain't touching it.
What, marriage?
Ooh. Got resistant to burning myself though.
So is it completely blocked off, like there's no way through, or it's sort of...
It just looks like you've got your passageway and there's just 4 of these positioned in front of it.
Will they burn?
Yes.
Joe, can you burn it out the way?
You don't know.
I'll shoot a firebolt at one
Okay, make
from
an attack roll.
from a distance.
From a distance.
18.
Yeah, that's.
Is firebolt gone up now? Yeah, so it's at 5th level.
Should be 2.
2D.
I haven't got enough D10.
10.
Too powerful.
Can you borrow one?
4. 4 whole points fired out.
Okay.
I'll just keep doing
It
that.
hits. Right, with that, I'm going to say roll some initiative.
How far back were we though?
I was at least 40 feet, yeah.
What's the range
And
on
then
your
I'm
firebolt?
at 100 and something.
Balls.
Oh, I'm so bad at initiative. Like, literally the worst.
Are you, Joe? Because I rolled a 5 on this.
Oh,
And
what?
they've got a dex of -5.
Okay, yeah.
Wow.
Well,
I'm,
I'm good
I'm
last
better than 0.
So 25 to 20.
20.
25.
15 to 10. 10 to
8.
20 to 15. I didn't do that one. Alright, 10 to 5.
8.
3. I got 3.
I got 3.
Hey.
But I got a natural 1. Plus 2.
I absorbed all the skill from this side of the table.
Skill?
Random
Random skill.
luck, blind optimism, whatever you want to call it. Ooh, has
Okay.
blessed
Sheer can-do attitude.
So, Adam, you see these 4 fungi actually start to move slightly on the space.
Oh, they got legs.
It's more like they're just sort of like.
Oh, I hate this.
What do you do?
Do you know what? I'm going to shoot them with my bow.
Okay.
Fucking hell, it's a...
Don't change. Start. Actually, I'm going to Hunter's Mark, the one that he's 5 upward.
Got it.
So are these things like hanging from something, or they're just freestanding tip?
Freestanding.
Ah, okay.
10 to hit.
Hits.
They're not moving
They're
very...
not very dexterous, are they? So...
Doesn't look like
I was expecting more.
12 points
Basically,
damage.
basically, if you get a 1, you miss.
Wow.
They've got an AC of 5.
20 points damage.
12 points of damage. Okay, and your second shot. Is it the same target or a different one?
Same target. That is, yeah, that's going to hit.
Yeah, it did dice. I have 2 points left. It's dead.
He's dead, Adam.
Just leave it.
22
It's
points.
dead.
Adam is dead.
You would have killed it outright.
You might have killed it and then killed it so it can't be resurrected.
So it's one of these just and just
I'm yelling timber.
it's down.
Worth it.
Literally the worst.
Tim,
How far in front of them is they?
40 feet or something.
I'll say you were 40 feet, but you're 30 feet because I'd say you were ahead of.
I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
That's it. Well, one of them,
What's the weapon shaped like?
and it's going to take the form.
Thumbs up.
Joe's got some spiritual weapon minis.
I have.
No, I've done my own.
Uh,
Flaming Sword.
Yeah, it is better.
yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
it's better.
It's not actually it doesn't actually do fire damage.
I know it doesn't, but it's in the shape of. Natural 19.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Flaming sword.
Is that an actual
Is it
flaming
D8?
sword?
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's
It's
Oh, that's magic.
It's
I think
part
it
of
is,
my.
yeah.
It's part of my
It's got a horse.
paladin
Oh, that's awesome.
thingy. So
It's got a horse.
Yeah, he's got steed.
There you go,
It's
Tim.
Phantom
He's
Steed.
even got a steed.
You got your fine steed there as well.
A Phantom Steed. I'm just going to counter it.
11 points of whatever this damage is.
It's just magic slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Force takes force damage.
Oh, is it
Oh,
force
magic
damage? Yeah,
sword.
force damage now. Okay, that's your bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
You're 30 feet away from it.
Everyone got their health. That's all I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get closer to it. It might hurt.
Okay, Tim.
Just 20 quid, I think.
Germ.
I'll shoot the one that Tim said.
Okay.
4 of these.
That'll hit
I could have had that.
for 9 points of damage.
Yeah.
It might change.
It's that one goes down as well. And you see it just like quickly sort of like stiffens and decays. Hayden and Joe.
Well, I'm going to turn my axe around so the axe head's on the ground as you, and then just kind of use it to lean forward on, like.
Okay, there's 2 left. I'm going to just pick one and firebolt.
Okay.
They're both unharmed, aren't they? Oh, he's 20 something to hit.
Yep.
And that's 8 points fire damage. They'll kind of.
It's like my warehouse, so I'm just going to take it easy.
Fair. I'll move back a little bit.
Okay. They move slightly closer to you guys.
How quickly are they moving?
A
Like 5
whopping
feet?
speed of 5 feet per turn.
Oh no, guys! This is.
This is currently the Austin Powers, just a steamroller.
Steamrollers.
Adam.
I'm going to move my hunter's mark to the one
Yeah.
Joe's just shot.
Cool. Just roll your attack.
Yeah.
10.
Yeah.
£13 damage.
Okay. That one's gone. Tim.
Move my
Spiritual weapon,
spiritual
yeah,
weapon
go on.
up to the thing. Yeah. Yeah. For 10 points of force damage. That's all I'm going to do.
Is it this the last one? Isn't it? So
Was that one dead?
that hits for another 9 points.
They're all dead. Again. Right.
Another
Guys,
Yeah,
we
but
are
not-
rocking this.
DM is not pleased with the way this is turning out.
What's the challenge
This is
rating
what
on
the
that?
thing.
Let's stay away from those withered
Oh,
husks.
no,
That
Amara.
seems.
Can kill you.
Yeah,
So can Sturges.
Yeah, that's true.
That's a
You
good
can't
point.
really go by
That is a
challenge
very
rating
good
with this,
point,
right?
actually.
I know a mile lift can kill everyone. I'll fucking see.
Okay. Well done. Fucking dick.
Technically, we might actually kill it this time if we fought it again.
That's true. I should cut slow on it. Made a really
Yeah,
good one
yeah.
turn.
Bonus action, I'd like to break wind.
Okay. So
Hey,
you,
you see that?
you guys carry on.
Cast a flaming sword.
Yeah.
Still all of those things usually is rubbish.
Thought something else. Oh well.
I'm Stool! I mean, I've never fought them, so I don't know.
I think it's more of a
Do
case
you
of those
actually
that don't
fight?
know what they are. will
Maybe, yeah.
get fucked
I've got
up
a
by-
mean headbutt.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck you up.
Yeah.
On Hayden's shoulder.
He just gets Hayden in the head.
Oh,
I'd just take it. I'm like, that's my boy.
It's like getting hit by a teddy.
I was like,
oh no. Right, no, Hercules, you can't join in yet. You're too small.
Joe, control your child! I'm having a flashback to Ready
What
Player
terrible
One.
parenting. Are you teaching Hercules any tricks or anything like that?
No. I'm just teaching
Not
him,
yet.
for now, to stay away from danger. He's just
So
sitting in my
sit
little
and
papoose.
stay.
Sit and stand.
Yeah.
Are you trying to like kangaroo this thing? I mean, are you...
Yeah. I don't want him running
What
around.
you need is to speak with animals, so you can communicate.
I don't think he's an animal. He's more of a monstrosity.
Yeah,
that's not very nice. He's only a cool.
So, I'm
You can't call it a monstrosity.
I'm teaching
If you
him.
raise him
You're
right,
hideous!
I'll raise him as a humanoid, yeah. So
I
I'm
get that
teaching
a
him
lot.
to speak and count and other things that still fail to grasp.
Okay.
Yours
So,
doesn't have fingers. You can count to 2 and that's it.
you guys carry on
He's
walking.
got toes. Got at least 4.
You guys carry on
And you have
walking.
3 toes.
come down to rest at night? Anything happening, or are you just going to carry on the next day?
Let's ask if we're actually getting in close to
Yeah.
how far away we are.
We go around in circles.
I'm rump dump.
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, look how far
No, I like the other one better.
Probably, I think we're getting close on like probably tomorrow or the day after or something like that.
Nice.
Is there any special landmarks to watch out for on the way?
I mean,
Any chance of showing some enthusiasm, you know?
It's kind of nice.
yeah,
though.
Seems pretty normal.
Okay.
yeah.
Can you sing us a song with your people?
Just
Oh no, they don't do
alone.
music, do they? That's why the
Leave
weird
them alone.
dancing ones are complete weirdos.
Okay. Can I?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Climb back up on your shoulder.
I just kind of want to play.
I like it.
It's fine. Just
He's your spirit animal, isn't he?
If I was a mushroom. Okay, so you guys, the next day,
Yes.
getting up to go.
Put spells.
The darkness gives way to a large open cabin, not like massively open, but so that you're not having to like walk single file or 2x2.
Speaking it.
And the darkness gives way to the fluorescent moss again, and you get that again, like ethereal beauty of this fungal forest that you're in. Very fantastic, very nice.
I've seen better.
I'm about 500.
Very mycelium network.
It's like Avatar in 3D.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Avatar was better.
Considering that we are viewing in 3D as well,
Jason.
so yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Where is my giant blue Zoe Saldana? That's what I want to know.
Give it time, Jack. Give it time.
that was just Steve.
She's watching us from afar.
Just leave the
Calling
polymorphs,
us big
Joe, you're
babies.
fine.
A couple more levels.
Zoe Saldana,
So moving on.
like a modern sultana.
I feel uncomfortable with this level.
I wonder
of
if Leigh
immersion.
came this way.
I know we'll ask when we get there and find out.
Yeah.
Pretty sure a place I might came doesn't really see many humans.
Ask them if some kung fu weirdo came by.
I've
No,
got,
Leigh.
I've got water cannons if you need it.
I could. Oh no, I think that's for guys.
Got
I'll
mini
ask
if
the
you want.
mushrooms.
Orcus,
Clever one.
No,
Duplex,
no,
Demogorgon. That's what.
no.
I cast
I counter.
Divine Sense just to check.
Good call.
Joe, just stand still for a minute. Thank you.
Messing up his radar.
Don't fucking shitting bitched.
Okay.
The thing I'm looking for is like, oh, it's just this in the monster manual, but with this difference.
Oh.
Giant
I mean-
spider.
It's a
bit close
Tarask,
yourselves.
but thrice the size.
And half the damage.
You say that, look on homebrew.
Thrice
Yes.
the size.
Okay.
You've
What's
got
the rest of it? It's
Neotrask,
resting on
Prototrask.
writing it.
I mean, why? Why OP something that's OP?
Okay.
People are trash. And they make
So,
trash.
you come to this large area, various fungus, more so than you previously seen, like more for you to forage, and again you see some zirkwoods there, you see the normal stuff that you've been picking and eating. You guys gonna do some foraging, do some...
We're nearly there, aren't we? Right?
We should probably forage anyway.
They'll have some pre-forage
Yeah.
stuff there.
Yeah,
If
but
they
what
let
about
us
when
know.
we leave?
Well, we'll take
Pick
some
up
for
on
the
the
road.
road.
I'm just worried that they're going to tell us off for nicking the mushrooms.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's technically
We'd be stealing from their
Make
orchard.
perception
We're
checks.
like in their front yard at this point. I don't want to accidentally pick a baby lichen.
Natural 20.
18.
14.
22.
No, that's 24, but yeah.
Okay, so everyone except for Hayden hears this familiar sound ruffling up in the top of one of these zirkwoods.
Leigh?
Like
familiars.
Sturges? Or bigger? Like a rock size? What else have we had that's flying? It's pretty much
It's
just that.
it sounds familiar.
Bats.
I've heard it before. It sounds a bit like bats.
I'm trying to remember what it is.
You can remember
You're like
exactly what it is.
Oh no.
You suddenly start getting this cold sweat.
Your arch never says
Just backwards, like, guys. Guys.
What's up?
We need to leave right now. We're in serious danger.
But we're nearly
What do you mean?
there.
No, they
Does
just
that
go.
truly
Get out of
continue
here.
through? It just jumps out like.
What are you on about?
Killers in that tree.
Where?
Is it Sturges?
Yes.
That's how you.
Got
Joe,
magic missiles.
handle our light
Can I-
work.
Can I see them?
Make a perception check.
Actually, strictly speaking, I might not even know what they are because I was asleep when they attacked me.
And then you
Yeah, but you woke up when they hit you,
That's
and
true.
then went straight unconscious again.
I did that. I just got 8, so
No, you just
I'm too busy posing. But
Joe, handle our
Joe.
light work.
Burn that fucking tree down.
I don't do fire spells. It's not my thing.
You've got a
I can
rolling
slow
ball
it.
of fire.
Yeah, that ain't so fun.
Just be careful because you'll
Yeah,
be
just-
torching the people.
Just
like the
walk around
people
them, they'll be fine. If we
At this
don't
point,
attack them,
those
because
with
this
the
was a
higher
mistake I made
perception
last
can
time.
actually see them just flying out from the top, just circling this.
Well, look, we're stronger
Got
Very
the
and better.
crossbow. I'm following.
How about instead of standing still, we actually move and
Yeah,
try and
which
go
good
away?
plan.
Move past it. We'll do what we did with the
Hustle.
bandits, except this time we won't tell them what we're doing.
Or we can actually do what someone did. Just copy.
Let's shoot.
Oh.
Just try and.
It's not biting or anything. It's just sort of like crawling on your arm at a minute.
Okay.
Chill. Nobody do anything.
Here's
stupid.
one.
Don't do
Joe,
anything
feed
stupid.
it
I'm
to
gonna
Hercules
go-
or whatever his
yeah.
name is.
Hercules.
Just no, don't.
No,
don't.
he's too small. I'm gonna like shield Hercules from it, and then I'm gonna be like, I need a free hand for spells. Someone move this thing away.
If it looks like it's about to bite him, I'm just
Adam,
gonna
you're
shoot.
alright with animals, aren't you?
This isn't an animal. So
That was my reaction.
Gonna try and flick it in Adam's direction.
You try and flick it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam has run away.
I take out my great sword and lop off Joe's arm.
No.
Okay. So
Alright.
you flick it off and it just sort of like flies up towards the group.
That's
Okay.
the counter spell.
I would like to dash.
Everyone
That's
move.
Let's hustle.
So okay. So you move off. Move
Just
away.
don't try and piss them off.
You notice that they sort of start following you a little bit. You keep moving.
I'll
and
try
then
to
it's sort
stay
of-
in the centre of the group.
and then they just sort of like
It's
hang
fine.
back,
I will protect you.
and then
We
go
don't
on.
fuck them up like last time, and then we fuck them up. The reason why it happened last time because I think some twat fucking kicked it or something.
Yeah, it was me, sorry.
Some twat.
So what?
What?
Tim's the reason you died.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no.
And you've been wondering what I've been saying. It must have been like some sort of mental thing that
But
I
actually-
deep down I knew.
No, technically, you're the reason you died because you should have
Yeah.
killed them.
Woke up.
Yeah.
Or just never woke up because you would have felt the pain.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember any pain.
Yeah, it's your fault you
That
died,
sounds a little murdery.
not mine.
Okay. So you guys head off.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Get away.
I've got a feeling Lee's really disappointed with the...
Just keeping an eye behind us. Just
It's sort of
Make
sat there
sure.
thinking, I fucking hate you guys.
just acing out.
The night comes again. You
Presume.
you presume you give it a rest.
Yeah, it's been about 8 hours.
We're fine. Joe's got one.
I wish.
You take up your relevant,
I'll go last
watches and that. Next day you get up, you do a bit more walking, and
I thought you
then
said we'd be here by now.
Just over that
Leave
reach.
him alone, it's fine.
Just go around in
and
circles.
then
You crest the hill and see in front of you Grackle
Another
Star.
reach.
say what?
Gone wrong.
Hang on a minute, boys. I've got some...
Okay.
Hold my beer.
So
I've got a job to do.
Wasn't you
I'm
going
gonna put you on a
to like,
leash.
do that spell at some point?
What spell?
There's
What
someone a
you tried
horse.
earlier.
No, not round Joe.
It's fine. You can start casting it where I can't see you, and then you'll be fine. I promise I'll close my eyes.
Okay.
Then I can't counter you.
Stray can just counter it at any point during his casting.
Yeah. I don't want to be like riding along and then Joe goes
Oh,
straight.
shit, yeah.
Once you've got a horse, I can't get rid of it. I
What
mean, I
if-
could shoot it, but that would be mean. I like horses.
What if I point a bow at Joe and the moment he tries to cast spell, I shoot him?
Point of bow would be fine, it's the arrow that needs to be worried about.
You just get ready to hit me with your bow. That would also be
Point it
fun.
out.
Yeah.
Clever
It's a bit like falling. It's not the falling that's going to hurt you, it's the
You
sudden
can't say
stopping.
Tim. Can't Say that to him.
Speed never killed anyone. It's suddenly becoming stationary.
Shit, forgot about that. Sorry.
Well, to be fair, now you have
Let's cast Fed Fall on myself instinctively. Can't fall, can't fall.
He's going to be pushed.
It's fine, I just float gracefully down, screaming. Just curl up into a ball.
I like that he falls like a feather.
Screaming all the way.
Okay, so you come to this like large cavern.
We're going around in circles.
Pale
Have we been to this
cream.
one? What?
Pale cream and beige stalks grow thick
Pale
and tall, resembling a surface world forest. Fungi grow in profusion everywhere, and it's hard to find anything resembling a path between them. Giant caps of zirkwood mushrooms obscure your view from the cavern's ceiling, but luminescent fungi there give off a shimmering aura. With each step taken on the soggy ground, a rank scent of decay rises around you.
Oh. I thought you were going to describe
right.
something magical like the
We're
floors
in a great
lighting
big
up around
Otiok
us.
pit
Still,
again.
is this the does this smell like it should do?
12 to stealth.
Is this your home, Stool?
Hi,
Are we there? Are we finally there?
I'm Stool! This is it!
Yes.
Should it smell like this?
I can't smell anything, so
Does it smell like rotting decay?
He doesn't know what
I
things
assume
smell like.
so.
That's what fungus is growing,
Is
right?
this a problem?
I don't think
It's
it's
probably it's fungi. You know what is fungi?
Does it smell like a compost heap? That's what this
Normally
place
a character
basically
from Mario. isn't it?
Fungus is like bacteria and
Yeah.
shit in it.
I thought it was little halfling we had for.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
That's fungus.
To get Fargus to wear like a red and white spotted cap.
Yeah.
With a
Adam,
waistcoat.
dress like Princess Peach.
I have the
You've
dress
got,
on.
you've got disguise self, you could just cast
Yeah,
that.
you can do that.
No,
You
it
can
doesn't change.
disguise
the
yourself as Bowsette.
That does change clothes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I thought it's just the shit.
Everyone make
change
perception
version.
checks.
Yeah, it changes the colours.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Oh,
Oh, that's a
finally.
7, that's alright. 12.
17.
19.
11.
13.
7.
Okay, anyone over 18?
Yes.
Notices coming out of the tall zirkwood mushrooms, you see these large figures, not large mechanically, but human-sized figures, like walking mushrooms, Yeah.
Like big stalls.
big stools.
As soon as I see him, I immediately want to kind of put my hands where they can be seen, but make sure that Rubber Up and Store can be seen. And just be like, hey, Store, if you can help us out. Or Rubber,
I'm Stool!
just if we need to converse in any way, just to let them know that we are friendly. Because, we're kind of in your territory right now.
Hello!
Guys, I'm not sure
You
if
get
we've
a-
walked into something.
I really hope these
I'm
aren't bad for us.
Lubum.
What's that? Lube?
Lubum up.
Lube 'em up.
Lube them up.
Lube 'em up.
There we go.
And I'm going in dry.
T-shirt.
Lube them up.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here? I didn't come up with a name, alright? It's already in here.
That's fine.
Are you pronouncing it right?
It's spelled Loobamub. Lubamub.
Oh, lube
Oh,
'em
lube
up.
'em up.
Not lube 'em up. No.
It is now.
Yeah, I wrote lube 'em up.
We can hear what he's saying then.
Yeah, it's in your head.
Cool. So,
We're heading to
No,
Blindenstone.
What's they are saying?
yeah, that okay. Still, there's this guy.
Cool. Is this?
Is he like your leader?
still
or something,
like-
or-
This is Lubamub!
Okay.
Okay.
Is he like
We
a- is
come
he
in
like
peace. Take us to your leader.
He is the
We
leader.
don't need
That's what I
that. We
was
just
going to
need.
ask if he was.
Lubamub's like, I'm not the leader.
Well, can we
Yeah.
see him with the leader inspectors?
Really?
Well,
I
is this-
am the master of the Circle of Hunters.
Oh.
Oh, so you are the ones that
Let's
go
get hunters.
outside into
I
the forest
will-
that will forage.
I will take you to our sovereigns.
Sovereigns.
Very well.
Ooh, there's some kind of like parliament.
They sort of like start walking.
Or we
You
need
notice
to
their
involve-
gait is very much like the Kelpians. Where they sort of walk and their arms just swing.
Oh yeah,
Like the
they've got to
whacking
stick up
farts.
their bum constantly. Yeah.
You had like a discovery binge while
I
making this,
love it.
didn't
I
you?
love it so much. You walk
I'm gonna
past
walk
like
like they do.
you
Swag
walk
going.
through the forest for what seems like
Oh,
quite a
look at you,
large
this
forest, but it does look like it is a surface-built forest.
Nice.
More so than what you've just been walking through. That looked like it was a decadent fungi-filled cave. This looks like it is actually a forest.
Wow. I'm kind of comforted and horrified in equal measures.
And you walk past, like a large lake, an underground lake, and you walk towards this huge mound, and on top of it you see two myconids, a lot larger than the other myconids that you see, and several other myconids sat around there, eerie quiet, because they can't speak. They all speak telepathically.
This is weird.
It's quiet. Yeah, but you can't hear a thing except for the animals in the trees and things like that. It's peaceful.
This is
Quiet.
pretty chill.
Too quiet.
As you approach,
Still, can you do the thing?
Well, no.
I think they're probably going to
Just
do.
Yeah.
don't want to impede.
the sovereign on the right just holds up a hand. I'm Basidia, sovereign of Neverlight Grove. This is my fellow sovereign,
Something
Which
else.
was like,
Philo.
here, Philo.
What brings you to our sanctuary?
We are
We're
on
just
our way
passing
to
through.
Blingdenstone, and we're searching for a friend of ours as well at the same time.
We're passing through and we have our companions here rumpled up on the stool who are from here, who just says that if we perhaps came through here we might be able to aid us in our travels in some way.
I'm Philo. You have returned stool and rumpadump to us.
Yes, we have.
For this we are eternally grateful.
Sounds like a creepy computer. Don't
You may
like it.
stay as long as you want.
Let's not stay
This is our home, and our home is yours. But I would ask that you do not venture too far. For we are preparing for a wondrous and glorious surprise. And
Is
we
it
wouldn't
us?
like it to be ruined.
Can you perhaps
We're
tell us
gonna end
where
up ruining
not
this,
to
aren't
go?
Yeah, we're gonna.
Of course I
What?
can't.
What's the surprise?
How do we know which
We
way-
can't ruin the surprise.
to.
What's the surprise?
Are
when
we
it wouldn't
going
be
to
a
be
surprise?
Are we?
guests?
Are we part of this surprise? Are you going to eat us? Is that a thing?
Guests at
No,
a banquet of honor?
We don't
where
eat
we're
you
the banquet.
fellows.
How to cook
No,
for humans?
there's-
Everyone make an insight check.
Hey.
Fuck.
I can insight this mushroom. 18.
Yes.
22.
18.
Natural 20.
Wow.
14.
Okay, everyone then.
Doubt.
Notices as he's saying it, the sovereign beside him, Basidia, is looking kind of uncomfortable and nervous about this.
Do we recognise in the way that they're speaking? They're first speaking like the same way the dancing ones were, just seem
No, you can't. You can't do it.
similar.
How can we tell if a mushroom looks uncomfortable?
Just body language.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Very well, then we won't impede too far. We'll just stay for as long as we need, if that's okay with you, and then we'll
We'll
be
stay
just
and
on our way.
recuperate and then
Of
be on our
course.
way.
We should probably just bring
Tomorrow.
water right now.
If you wish, I can show you around, show you the various sites of Neverlight Grove, show you the Garden of Welcome.
That seems
We'll
like
see
a
how
trap.
we'll see how our time scales go.
The human
but
cooking pit.
Hmm.
We do have
I don't think they cook.
deadlines that we need to meet, so we'll
It's
be
gonna
very
be a
much
scroll.
appreciate your hospitality, and then we will
Of course.
see how things go.
Do you have any shops or supplies here?
Graham, it's a forest. They're not going to have
What
Can
are they going
trade
to
for
sell?
something?
You have no need for shops like
I would-
you softers have.
Where you softer.
Oh, wow.
You fucking softer. Where would be the
Seems,
best place for us to rest, and perhaps where we can have
At
nutrients
this
of
point,
our own?
Basidia says, I will show you.
Good.
I will show you around Neverlight Grove.
That's good. Could you also
Sovereign
point
one.
the way to Blingdenstone as well, just so that we know whereabouts we are? I would just like to
Of
know
course.
our bearings.
I will help you out. With
Thank you.
and she turns to Philo and says, "If we are able to take your leave, I will welcome our new guests appropriately. Of course. New friends. I will be seeing you tomorrow in the Garden of Welcome."
Well, okay,
Just okay.
that will happen.
Thank you very
Bye.
much for your hospitality. We will see you soon.
Okay. This Basidia guides you away and starts. She guides you through. They guide you through the forest towards where the lake is, and turns. I'm Basidia.
You didn't seem.
What's the deal with?
What truth brings you to Neverlight Grove?
But literally, as we said, we were just passing through. Thanks to our friends, they said that you might be able to just help us kind of rest and have some place of safety before we carry on going. But you didn't seem very. Are you currently looped? Are you the only one present in this conversation? So let's say.
You're not on a conference
Only
call or
me
anything.
and Lubamub.
Oh,
Lubamub is trusted to me.
You
okay.
didn't seem very comfortable about
What's
what
going on with this
Philo
whole
was saying.
co-sovereign deal?
Yes, I'm sure you understand Myconid political structure.
I have a doctorate in it. It's a theoretical doctorate.
Yes, Myconids only have one sovereign.
But you
Per
have
grove.
two.
You
I
too.
was a travelling. My grove was attacked a while ago. We were travelling and came upon Neverlight Grove many seasons ago. Philo was happy for me to take the burden of leadership, share it with them. However, recently, Philo has become more erratic, more strange.
Is there music and
There
dancing
is.
involved? We encountered some Myconids
There
a
is.
while ago that seemed.
Yeah.
Never trust
He's
a
not
mushroom in the
spoken of-
YMCA.
He's not spoken of dancing and music to
We
me,
have-
but he has spoken of,
The lady.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the thing.
Fucking
So we
There are things-
packing up and shipping out then, guys.
Well, there are things that we must discuss. Are you aware that there are certain fiendish creatures that seemingly are just on the outskirts of
I know not of such things. At this point, Lubamub steps in. It's like,
Fucking hell, where did you
I'm
come from?
Lubamub. They were there also. I'm Lubamub. We, in the circle of hunters, are responsible for going outside of Neverlight Grove. However, recently Philo has been spreading his own parties to go further afield.
What do you know of Cracklestug?
It is one of your softer cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But more to the matter, we came across, whether you know it or not, a Vrock, which is a fiendish creature just on the outskirts on the way through here. Something that doesn't.
Many creatures live in our.
I don't think one of those things should be though.
Do your people
Strange.
have the ability to travel to other
Towns.
areas of fungus?
No, not all of us. Only those that have fallen in with Philo's lot.
Yeah. So that's what they were talking about, the blessings of the lady.
Mm.
What?
That was
in
Do you know what this surprise is?
No, we have no
So
idea.
someone that is taking the burden of power and you're not even being given information. Do you not think that's sort of a bit?
Things have changed of late. We used to commune every day, everyone, sharing their experiences, sharing in the great melding. Now, Philo has decided that we are only allowed to meld in our own circles, and only the circle masters meld together. He has created new circles.
It seems like everyone is equal, but some are more equal than others.
Yeah.
It's Myconid Farm. I feel that but Philo has fallen to
Evil.
a greater power, as it were, that's twisting.
This is what I wish you to help me with, if you will.
Yes.
You want us to kill him?
No,
Oh.
I don't think that will help.
You want us to
Free
overthrow
whatever-
him?
free whatever
Please,
is on-
follow me.
Hold a democratic election, and
Um,
then
we're
with
all
a
gonna
smear
election.
campaign.
Let's hold a referendum.
they take
And
they
then
take you
not
up
do
they take you up a ledge, and water trickling from the walls of this vast cavern are channeled into a crude but effective terraced irrigation system. A thick, sweet smell fills the air from the thousands of fungi of all colours and sizes, many glowing with a strange, inviting light. And says, "These are the northern terraces. This is the home of the Circle of Builders." And another Myconid comes out. "I'm Gaspide. I am the master of the Circle of Builders. Please, won't you see my architectural delights?" And points towards these fungi that have been grown into odd shapes, like unnecessary shapes and everything like that. And you see Basidia like physically blanch at the sight of these.
Okay.
It's like, aren't
not
they
a-
wonderful?
No insight check.
It's fascinating.
This guy.
I want
Right,
to join you.
right,
It's
Actually,
modern architecture in fungus form.
17.
Just join fungus.
17?
Oh,
Hold that name.
Yeah, he seems
Also,
That's why
Seems a bit off.
some don't look like penis.
Seems alright to me.
I kind of want to
Please,
just give like a,
friends, tell me,
Knowing.
where are you from?
not from around here. We're just
No.
passing
We're
through.
just passing through on our way to the surface.
Oh,
The surface.
Okay.
The surface is wonderful. Please tell me of your surface buildings. I need information, inspiration.
Didn't
Please.
say we're from the surface, I said we're on the way to the surface.
I'm sorry, I misspoke.
Don't get me wrong, we are from the surface.
oh, I'm gonna.
You're from the surface.
He
Tell
is.
me of your softer settlements.
I'm gonna.
Well, they're not really softer, given that most of our buildings are made out of stone and or metal.
Stone and metal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wondrous.
Yep.
I'm
What
gonna-
do you use in place of zirkwood?
We have
Concrete.
non-zerk wood, trees, other kinds of wood. It's not fungus. I'm gonna
Fascinating.
cast minor illusion and conjure up like a picture of a forest. Like, BAM!
That is not unlike our home.
No. I'm like, peep this, and I'll show them a
Fascinating.
picture of the Statue of Liberty. Make one of these.
Don't.
Amazing.
He's gonna. Yeah, you realise what you've done.
I will get to work immediately.
Be a giant.
And he walks off
perhaps.
and
Yeah.
just completely oblivious to you now. Just like
Okay.
starts
Giant
from what you
fungus
from what you
Statue
can
of Liberty.
assume is starting to work on this fungal Statue of Liberty.
Nice.
So you're convinced a Myconid to build a giant fungal woman.
Yes, and
It's
then
not
we
the
can
first
blow
one
it
I've
up
come
and
across.
do that thing from Planet of the Apes.
This
Playing the long game here.
and
How are they going to
carries
blow it up?
on carries
I'm
on
gonna
in the
blow it
northern
up.
terrace
What?
and says, "This is also the home of the Circle of Growers." And another one, another Myconid comes out. I'm Hiboppe.
Hip hop, hey.
What brings you to the Neverlight Grove?
Just passing through.
On the way to
well.
the surface by Blingden Stone. What do you do here? Growing things?
And what do you grow?
Yes,
And how much do we buy it for?
we grow the fungi, and it opens up to this wide, various fungi. It's just like,
Agriculture. What's Basidia's read on this? Is he like, or are they just like?
Basidia
this is fine?
it just No, just sort of like
Okay.
indifferent to this person.
This one's probably not insane.
I think they're all insane.
Some are more insane than others.
Have you not realised the secret, Tim?
Not all of them.
We're the insane ones. We're all just sat in the trolley really drunk.
Then brings you back round to where the inner circle was, where you first met them. And
Is it just us with the other two Mike and still?
Yeah.
I was going to say, do you trust those people either, or do they seem off to you? Hold.
I'm Vasidia. Gaspide is one of Philo's followers.
Yeah, I kind of got that.
I have tried to recruit Hiboppe, but they are not having any of my.
You say
New
recruit.
Hmm?
You say recruit. Have you had some thought of plans as to what you want to do already, and you're just seemingly wanting bodies to help?
At this point, Lubamub steps up and says, I have various escape plans ready.
So you wish to just leave?
We don't wish to leave,
Seems like a pretty
but
sweet
if we
setup
have
I've
to,
got here.
we will.
Would you be able to
Neat.
find another home?
We are adaptable.
Do you really need plans to do that? Can't you just go?
How many do you have?
Probably got like little babies. And
We
things
wish to stay here. This is our home now.
The problem is if he has greater numbers than you, you're probably going to lose more people.
Mm.
So
This is why we have contingencies.
how many of you are there?
What is your contingency?
I would put our numbers at 20 or 30.
And what are theirs?
Greater.
Much more. If you think this is their home.
Does this look like
I would say.
a village big
No,
enough
I'd
to
say
hold
I'd
100
say they
people, or-
have 50, and I'd say the others have maybe 70.
50 of them, but 5 of us.
No, 50 on your side, 70 on theirs.
Yeah,
I
I'd
like
say
that.
50 of them, but 5 of us as well.
Plus NPCs, don't forget them.
So, well, that makes it 60.
But there are also those that haven't picked a side yet.
The problem, yeah, the
Third
problem
party.
is the problem is uncertainty, but also we
Third
don't
party
know
vote.
what they recruit. They
Better
could
make sure
recruit
this
things
guy's
on
the
the
baddie
outside.
first.
I feel we had this problem at the Guatoa place.
What did I say earlier?
Yeah, let's make sure there's no altars or sacrifices
Come-
going on.
Do you mind if we have?
Be like a garden of welcome.
As you're saying this as you talk.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you mind if we have a bit more of a look around? Like
Of course, I have not finished the tour.
we've.
If it's alright with you as well, if at least some of you that are on your particular side are with us at most times, just because.
We've come across something similar.
No, but also then if something on Silo's side comes along, Philo's side comes along, that's not going to be good for us.
I trust Stool and Rumperdump.
I would as well.
Good enough for us.
They will
They'll
aid
protect
you
us.
as much as they can.
Okay.
This is the circle of sporers. And another one comes out. I'm Aberop. What brings you to the grove?
Just passing through.
What's the master of?
I am the master of the circle of sporers.
Sporers.
And you notice this
Baby
one
bacon.
is just sort of.
Dancing in the
Mm.
moonlight.
You, well,
Don't.
you see.
And you can hear because they've used their spores. You can hear this faint music in the background.
Does it sound familiar?
It just sounds.
Have we heard it before?
Don't listen too hard.
You
I
don't
get
know the
It's
tune.
not share.
I don't know, Shan.
I was literally about to.
Okay, so this one's probably bonkers as well.
Yeah.
You carry on the good dancing.
Yes, we must spread happiness through the world.
Oh, this one's tripping some
Yeah.
kind of mushroom, that one.
Sovereign Philo. That is his plan.
To
That's the plan.
spread throughout the world.
That's why he has tested me with sporing more sprouts.
Okay.
So he's building an army.
These saplings.
He's going to take over this area.
What little dancing babies.
He's going
Mm.
to wipe them out.
Also behind Urberop, you also see two large lobster-like creatures with fungi growing off them, just standing in front of this ramp.
They're like
Chulls.
chulls. Yeah.
Yeah. Just standing in front of this this ramp.
What's the deal with him?
Yeah. What's the chull?
Do you ask Urberop?
Whoever's with us.
Urberop's still there, dancing in front of you.
Oh, the,
Is Basidia with us?
Yeah.
or-
Basidia's
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's Basidia.
Basidia says, I believe the Garden of Welcome is up there.
The Garden of Welcome.
So they're guarding the Guardian garden.
Have you ever been up there?
What's up there? Can we go up there?
I
No,
said
but we
we're
have an
there
open
tomorrow.
invitation tomorrow.
We'll
Please.
have a look now.
Mm.
It's just
Gonna
going to
be
be
some
one
s-
big altar, isn't it, with a
That's
giant
my
swinging
thinking.
axe above it.
Please. This way.
Mm.
And Basidia takes you up
What else we got?
and she leads you up another ramp. And you notice that with the northern terraces and where you're going now, which is the southern terraces, you can see sort of like the forest in like this basin below you, and you get these terraces are quiet and calm. The only sounds here are soft, ploopy splashes as water drips from stalactites above onto the caps of oversized mushrooms sprouting from mushy earth. I am Basidia. This is the circle of explorers. Their leader, Rasharu, is loyal to me.
So he's a friend.
They are, yes.
So these are ones that we can trust.
This one comes out. I'm Rasharu. What brings you to the grove?
Originally it was just passing through, but I have a feeling that some greater thing is going on here.
Indeed.
We have reason to believe that you can be trusted and you know what's going on or
What's
things that are going on.
happening in the hood?
They look at Basidia, and Basidia just sort of like gives a nod. And Rasharu goes, my sovereign believes in you. Come with me. Walks along the rim, up this ramp, behind these rocks, and shows you. It says, "This is the passage to the welcome, the Garden of Welcome. Please, I would ask that you see what it is about. We
Is this-
cannot.
Is it safe?
Is this a different entrance
We
to where
know
the
not.
chulls were?
Yes.
Let's
Well, I
have a
suppose we can.
have a
Do you know
sneak.
if anyone's going to be in there guarding?
We know not.
You want to
Do
do
we
it?
know if this passage
Yeah,
is
14
away
to
from
stealth.
unseen?
Hmm?
Is this passage away from unseen eyes? As in
It's up on a cliff.
so
yeah,
we'll have
so-
the height advantage so we can just
Mhm.
get down over here.
Mm.
Who would like to be
It'll
invisible?
still be a walk from the cliff entrance.
My
Yes,
stealth was
please.
quite bad.
Are you stealthing?
And Basidia says, "But I do not ask this of you now.
Tomorrow.
Okay.
No,
Perhaps.
tomorrow's when it.
Tomorrow's when the
We'll
You
finish.
don't
We'll
have
finish
to
the
think
tour
so.
and then have a
Yeah.
quick look. Have a rest, get our spells back, and then leave.
They bring you back down to the forest floor, to where the circle of hunters were. And Lubamub says, while you are here and helping us, there are a few issues.
Side quests.
Perhaps you would like to prove your usefulness. A couple of creatures in the area that this is called. The fungal wilds.
Mm.
kind of creatures.
Uh,
Is there an owl there? I hope there's an owl there.
a
You're not
large
having all
grick
day,
has
Grick.
Frick.
moved in and
Like a
Big
snake.
tentacle snake thing.
Yeah.
Also, a mound shambling about.
Oh,
I think we've already dealt with this one.
that was a
No,
not to you.
that was the
Oh,
other
no,
one.
it's not. My bad.
Please, I would ask that you, if you were to kill the Grick, bring it back to Basidia.
Whole, dead, alive.
Dead,
A piece at a time. I mean, I don't-
whole.
As much as we would
Well,
love to
we'll
help
try.
you, I hope you do realise that our time here might be short because we don't really want to find out what this surprise may be.
Of course.
But at the same time, I really want to help these people.
Sort of time of day for us is it? We've just got this. Still like
We're
we've only been
travelling
in for a
very
couple of
long way,
hours
right?
or.
I would say it would be about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon, something like that.
So maybe
So we
do
could potentially
something
go do a side quest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
plenty of time.
Obviously,
You're not
I'm
too
intrigued
tapped out,
about this
look.
garden of welcome.
Was there anything else? Just this, the Grick and the Shambler.
Just that.
I'm intrigued to see what this garden of welcomes because I want to know what it welcomes.
Yeah,
I am.
Or if it does indeed welcome.
something bad.
I'm also a bit sceptical of like, why do we want to help these people?
Because sometimes helping them through not killing them is the best way to. Not everything's just about pillaging.
It sounds to me like this is
Yeah,
kind
Tim.
of.
I wasn't like,
Maybe they'll have some cool stuff
No,
to
but
give us.
how
maybe
nice would it actually be to leave
mushroom
somewhere and
nuts.
help it for a change, not
Mushroom
leave it and be
nuts.
fucked up.
That's a good point.
So far we
yeah,
are
good
like
track.
2-0 for going to towns and cities and
Yeah.
leaving this all
Right.
fucked up shit.
that Drow Watchtower place was totally fucked up after
That was
we
already,
left.
well,
That was already fucked up.
We were prisoners there, that wasn't exactly,
we
Yeah,
didn't
but it
fuck
was
them.
like double fucked when we left.
that wasn't our fault, that was with whatever it
Double fucked.
I just get the feeling that
Why, are you worried that your deity might be pissed off at you for hanging around?
no,
For actually helping them and not taking over yourself.
no. I
Can't
just
take them over if they're dead.
You could be king of the mushroom people.
there's something I don't like about it, and either way, whoever
Timber in the Underdark, there's nothing about this place I like.
it's just
Except still.
whoever's in charge of this area.
Wouldn't we
It's-
rather it be, you know, the faction that's not probably under the thrall of one of the demon lords? That
I mean,
seems like
I'm
a.
with you on this. I feel like
plus.
that Pharaoh is not over this, so I believe there is a greater power, but I would rather have more on our side first than whatever the fuck goes on, and then we're just stuck in the middle of another shit show. It'd be like Snooped Up all over again.
Okay.
We survived.
So I just don't want it.
I'm Basidia.
God.
If it would help, I have this, and another Myconid hands them
Handgun.
it's a moulded scroll case.
Okay, that's a thing.
Joe.
Joe,
Your
that
thing.
looks like you.
Magic. I'll have a
I
look.
just don't want this to be another slooper dog.
Okay, I'll.
I have a feeling it's
I'll
going
open
to turn
it
out
away
to
from
be
me.
just with a different.
There is a scroll inside.
Alright,
Demon
I'll take it
as
out and
well.
have an unroll.
It looks like a magic scroll.
Here's a scroll.
As
Oh,
you
it's-
read it,
If you get with your
make Arcana check.
I'm good at this. 21.
21. It is a scroll of protection against fiends.
Protection against fiends. I can kind of do that, but this will be very useful. Give someone a buff. So how does that work? So like protection from.
There
good
will
and
be
evil, which is
more-
fiends.
In the way of rewards for you if you were to help us
Gosh, we've got to do more stuff.
by investigating the garden.
You've done a quick 180.
I was saying to help them all the way
Also,
through.
We
I
will
don't remember you saying that.
help as long as you can help us not
Die.
become part of whatever the Hellfather's tried to plan.
of course,
The longer you can the longer you can prolong that, the more that we can help you.
of course.
Is there anything you'd like in the order, like go and find these creatures or investigate the garden first? For the order?
Creatures.
We can mop those up fairly quickly. I
Yeah,
think we're
Do
in a
the
roll.
creatures, we'll
Nothing
check out
bad
the garden
can
before
possibly
resting,
happen.
so at least you know what we've got to deal with.
Yeah.
Allow me to prepare
Don't say that.
you some potions.
Sweet.
That'd be
Potions as
nice.
well. It's getting better and
Thank
Are
better.
there any potions you desire? And they
Health
point
one.
to a large mass of just various fungi and says, There are few that we cannot.
So you haven't got any storm giant turning.
I pull out the orange one
we-
and the
we have a
cloudy
bunch
white
of
one and go,
stuff.
do you know what these two are?
Oh yeah.
Fuck off.
One of them
crackle
is the
stuck
orange
on
one is an evocation and the cloudy white one is an abjuration.
The orange ones. So just
It's fire breath.
The
isn't
orange-
it?
orange
like
one. The
fire
orange
breath.
one. It says. They say this will give you the power of flame.
Dibs.
Fire breath.
Yeah.
And the other one, it was the cloudy one with a slightly purple tint, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says this will protect your mind
Yeah.
from damage.
Psychic.
We could have
It's so it's a potion of psychic
Is
resistance and a potion of
there's
fire.
a mind flayer hanging around somewhere, isn't there?
These are
From the
good
group
ones,
of
supposedly.
From the group of whatever they were.
Society of Brilliance.
Yeah, that was it.
The group of excellence. the band of goodies.
Yeah. Who did we? Oh, we had the
squadron of-
Skris was the troglodyte, wasn't it?
His
We've already
name
met that one.
was Grasmus.
Yeah.
It's like one of the only few names I've written down because it's cool.
That's what,
Yeah.
what the
Skris, wine,
potion shop
blood,
has available.
Sloopidop, and Grasselax.
I have nothing available yet. I can
Oh.
brew them.
Basically,
Basically,
healing potions will be handy.
basically, a common or uncommon potion is it takes 8 hours for it to brew it. For them to brew it. A rare one takes 2 days.
So no
It can be
potions of,
literally
like,
any of
vulnerability.
those.
We've got potions, haven't we?
Not many.
I mean, healing potions would be
We
good.
have one superior. Oh, I'll pull out another one. There's a purple with a pink area of divination.
I can't remember what it was. Where did you get that one?
No idea.
Purple with
With a pink area thing in it. I think it was from the bandits.
I think you'll find it was from the what's its face caves actually.
Wallstone Caverns.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, fuck!
the
I can't remember what that one
Alchemists.
is now.
Who say he identifies
It's got a pink like ovoid shape in it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
potion of mind reading.
That was it. Potion of mind reading.
Andy.
Can I ask one of the mushroom people, who is it you worship here?
We worship no one.
The better question to be is to who do they worship?
Alright, who does Violet Pastry?
I don't think they know. I think it's just the
We know not.
We've got a
We
lady.
fear that he has been affected by a diseased spore.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Though I know not of the spore.
Yeah.
Maybe if I cast the protection from good and evil, they can shake off the.
I
influence.
fear sending.
I just didn't want this to be like Sloop's Top where it turns into a
So-
shit show because they were.
It's gonna be, but tell me what, it ain't gonna be fucking Demi Gorman.
No, that's what I mean. I didn't want that to.
I understand that we are asking a lot of you, but please understand I cannot risk sending my followers in to be infected.
Fair enough.
The
That's,
same
that's
virus.
understandable.
It's fair enough.
And I'm hoping we're immune. If not, then, well, shit.
Might be
In
point.
afraid
terms
I
of
don't even
potion
know.
as well, you could pretty much get any type of resistance. Potion of growth,
We only have one superior healing. That is it.
potion of poison.
I can do
Got
heals.
some
You can do
healing.
heals. Adam can do heals.
Everyone can do heals.
I've got this
So
ointment.
Hayes could have
Water
potions.
breathing and
Yeah.
Joe's got the.
oh, and
Yeah.
animal
Point.
friendship.
It's literally you're gonna have like an 8-hour rest tonight.
So we can get one.
Well, I'm going to say you've got an 8-hour until you rest and 8 hours while you rest, but remember that they've got a rest as well, so you're probably only going to get one common or uncommon potion.
Unless we just move in here.
Yeah.
Which we're not.
Common or uncommon?
What's the uncommon? Is that greater?
Yeah.
We'll just ask for one of them.
Mm.
Might as well.
2 if they've got time.
No,
No, they
they've
ain't
got
got
time for
no.
one.
They ain't got time.
The only commons you'll be able to get is potion of healing,
Yeah.
potion of climbing.
Could you do as one healing potion?
Of course.
Slightly more stronger than the.
The best
Of
one
course,
you
so,
can
yeah.
do in 8 hours.
Yeah, the best one you can do.
Yeah, so they get to it.
We'll deal with
Would a
your creature
some
problem.
sort of
Rex
poison
and
or
grips.
something not be handy? as
Pound
well?
a mound.
Just because fungal.
I can cast a spell and protect you from poison if that needs be.
You've got your healing hands as well. That can
Yeah,
take
I
away
can-
diseases and things. So
Yeah.
I think we'll be alright.
I mean, just as someone
Maybe.
that's quite
not magical.
I can put it this way: I can do one of two things. I can protect you from poison for an hour, or I can do lay on hands for 5 points of whatever heals, whatever 5 points is, and it will cure you for a week.
It's good to know, just because
I can
it's all well
sort
and
out
good
some
that I can
poison
like
and stuff as well.
absorb some hits, but some things I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah.
So I can do one that lasts for an hour, or one that will last for a week. It's up to you. I can help
I think
out
we're
that way.
Just whatever will be
covered.
something that's more universal that can help everyone.
Mhm. We're covered either
Yeah.
way. If you get poisoned, I can neutralise it. You're fine. You'll be fine.
Cool. So
And we're
let's
ready,
go
guys?
kill a Grick.
Which creature's closest? Do we know?
Want the Grick gone first.
Yeah.
Let's go Grick Rack.
Okay, so you guys go out into the.
Moving up, take us to your Greg.
Okay, so looping up just sort of more shows you like the direction to go.
Yeah.
And it's like they were last seen
They.
in
They.
this area. That's what they used to say. So it was last seen in that area.
Okay.
Adam, you good at tracking and everything?
I am, Tim. I am.
Do you reckon you could try and find its tracks, or
I could try.
good?
Do you know what its tracks are?
Nope.
I don't.
Never remember which one's a Grick and which one's a Growl.
Grill's a
Grick.
floating brain.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Brick's
Brick's
like
the-
a
Grick to the-
snake.
Grick is the tentacle beak snake.
Yeah, it's like a mind flare head on a snake kind of
Mhm.
thing.
Yeah.
Just the worst.
So just
Yeah.
look for
Everything
silver
down here
marks.
sucks.
Have a look for tracks around or anything like that.
Can I recall, with my once a day ability, any vulnerabilities?
Nature check, isn't
on
it?
Gricks?
The Gricks.
If there
Uh,
are any.
No vulnerabilities.
Survival.
Resistant to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing
Even
from
better.
magical.
Okay.
21 on a survival check to try and find some tracks.
Okay, we'll get to it momentarily.
I'll
Okay.
remember that
Remember that
one. They're
yeah.
resistant to non-magical weapons, so we might want to bear that in mind.
So hit them twice.
Pretty much.
resistant to non-magical.
Yeah. So, break out the big spells and magic weapons and what else we got.
Got you.
Wait, what?
I have no magic weapons.
Yeah, neither do I.
Or in which case, hit them twice as hard as you would normally.
Technically, I can, but it's not as much as what I would like.
Okay,
I'll just hit it twice to do one method.
so
I just hit it twice.
with your thing, you notice you don't notice tracks so much as you just as you're looking around, you see like half-eaten like rodents and things like that, and it's more like the droppings.
Can I feed the other half of the rodents to Hercules?
Hercules just fucking takes that shit. As you're walking, I would like everyone to make a perception check for me.
16.
Natural 20, 25.
20.
Cool, cool.
What is with that dice?
Is it a Percy one?
So,
That's
Percy.
who got over 17?
Me, sir, please.
Yeah, you too. Okay, so
16.
you notice one of the bushes shaking, and then another bush, and then another bush shaking, like something's in it, like two opposite
Okay.
bushes.
Oh.
Gorillas are fucking in these two.
Are they like inside of us, or are we a bit back?
They're a bit either side.
Okay.
Take it as like
Oh,
nothing.
I say bush.
I'm
It's
not
what it's
really
like.
serious.
It's like a group of fungi. It's not really a bush.
There's either
What'd you say?
one creature there and one creature there, or it's one end of a creature there and the other end of a creature's there.
Yeah. Can I use divine sense just to see if I detect anything around? Sort of?
Okay.
I don't know if it'd be like
It's the same.
I just get Joe
Same
pinging
response
on.
as usual.
I just look at Joe, it's like a massive aura of him.
He's got like glowing angel wings and a big head.
Yeah.
Like.
You should hold the mirror when you do it.
I'm not there.
Wow. Okay.
What did you got? A natural 20. haven't you?
Yeah, so 25.
So you see like this serpent like tail coming out of the bush on the right.
Interesting.
What?
There's a slithery snake tail.
Oh, that's probably
That's
it.
kind of what we're after.
Yeah. How do we draw that out?
Shout loudly at
Fire.
it.
I don't do magic.
Oh,
I say he just
You
shoots
don't
it.
like gravy.
Hmm.
I love gravy.
The thing is, though, they said it's not going to be a small thing, is it?
No.
How
about as big as a person.
big
I
is
think.
said tail that I can see? Is it like a normal snake tail, or is it like?
These little babies.
Has it got some girth
Giant
on it?
It's got a little
anaconda.
bit of girth. Yeah, it's got a little bit of girth on it.
Should we start
Like
shooting?
python girth.
Yeah, python girth.
Let's play here, Tim.
Distance.
I say we take a few steps back.
Yeah.
Who's got range?
Just some crossbows.
Fire a fireball or whatever it is you do.
Firebolt.
Firebolt. You know,
Okay.
just to
You shoot at the
see if
same
you
time.
can draw it
Shoot.
out.
Yeah, I'll shoot at the same time.
Yep. Shoot firebolt at
Okay,
the,
make your
the tail.
Just mark it.
just at the tails.
Oh, that one I can see.
Well, we,
Just mark it.
The tail, I mean, not
Yeah.
the tails.
Oh, I see it for a hunter's market.
It's its tail.
Okay, make your attacks.
Yeah, 24.
Hits.
Nice. 11 points of fire damage.
Okay. Everybody roll initiative.
ooh, that's bad.
Worse than 9. Still quicker than me. Chuck me one, please, Graham. Gently pass me one.
Okay, 25 to 20.
23.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, drink some.
20 to 15.
19.
Got any episode?
Warm.
Your times, Dave.
9.
15 to 10.
10.
13.
9.
9.
Sorry, how much damage do you do to it?
12. 11.
11 points.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you get, Graham?
13.
13.
10 for me.
10 for you.
Mhm.
And 9 for Joe. Okay. So, Adam.
Yeah.
Joe's just scorched this tail and it's just sort of like rears and just.
Is it like there's like a path? Are we on like a pathway and foliage,
There's no paths.
or
It's
Just a clear
it's open. There's still a couple of trees in the middle,
Yeah.
but it's as open as you're gonna get.
Can I actually see anything? Or
You can see the tail.
I see the tail. I'd like to hunter's mark it, the tail then.
Okay.
I'm going to take a shot.
Go for it.
Shoot its tail off. Like pin it to the ground by its tail.
12.
12 misses. Well, actually, off the
another arrow
doesn't
broken?
pierce it quite. So, Hayden.
I'm gonna throw
between
my
12 and
spear.
24.
Okay.
Fucking 2, 4.
No.
No,
This is fail.
it's going to miss as well. The bush on the left,
Oh, there's another.
the one that was shaking on the
That's going
left,
to be the head part.
I didn't see it.
just
It's a shambling man. 2 for 1.
just starts moving towards you.
It's both.
Set on fire, set on
Well,
fire,
hey,
set on
2
fire,
for
set on
1.
fire, set on
Uh,
fire, set on
flammable.
fire. Do you think they were trying to make a baby?
And that's all it can do at this point.
Does that look like a shambling?
It
Shambling
certainly
man.
does. And then the tail sort of like retreats in the thing,
Okay.
and this head appears up and just rears up and up about 10 feet.
What? Nope.
And it's coming towards you and it's going to attack Joe.
Nope.
So
Yes.
that's going to be its tentacles. don't think that's going to hit you, Joe, because that is. Well, it might do. That's a 13.
No, I'm casting shield.
So just like you see, it's just like tentacles. You know, like in Star Wars, the thing.
Oh yeah, not
like that.
Do not light. Hell.
And then it's going to swing its tail towards Adam.
That's the Greek.
That's a 24 to hit.
Miss.
11 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Which one do we go for, G?
Okay.
The Grick.
You're going to write down or anything?
I have written it down.
No, you haven't moved.
That's 20. I know what I'm doing.
Right. Okay. Graham, you see this huge serpent thing attacking Joe and Adam. You're Graham, and you see just this walking pile of mushrooms coming towards you.
I'm going to back up 15 feet.
Yep.
And cast terrorism on myself.
Okay.
Very
You
heroic.
can do this. You can do this. You can do this. You're the hero of your own story. Okay.
Ancient words of Uhtred, all men are heroes in their own stories.
Right. Tim.
How far away am I from Grick and Mound?
20 feet from either way.
What do I go for?
It's good to know.
Well, you could always burst into flames and take out the shambling man.
Yeah.
Take the Grick. Take the Grick.
It'd be more effective against the shambling man.
I'm bonus action. Click the boots of speed.
Okay.
I'm going to. Are they quite close together, the Grick and the Mound?
20 feet, 20 feet.
The Grick's.
Well, actually, no,
attacking.
the Grick is closer to you now because it came to attack Joe and.
I'm going to go and help Joe out
Yep.
first. So,
Just holding it off.
first attack.
Yep.
For 19.
Yeah, it's.
Just a little
Right, so
snipe.
what's the slashing damage first?
That's 9 from the sword.
Okay, so yep.
5 radiant
Okay.
from the first attack.
Oh yeah, you get 2 attacks now.
I do, yeah.
Timus.
Oh,
Um,
5.
17.
Misses. Well, it just bounces off it.
Yeah. That's all I can do then.
Okay. Joe.
So they're within sort of 40 feet of each other, aren't they? For sort of 20 feet and 20 feet.
I would say yes.
Okay, I'm going to cast slow on them both.
Okay.
So they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
So the Grick, that's going to be a big 9,
It is slowed.
and the Mound, it got a natural 20. So
Well, okay, so the
So the
Grick
Grick.
is -2 to AC and dexterity saving throws, can't use reactions, and it can only take 1 action or bonus action on its turn.
Cool.
And only can make 1 attack.
Do we get advantage or anything like that, or is it?
No,
It's got
it's just got
-2
minus
AC.
2 AC.
And since it's got no reaction, I'm going to move away from
Okay,
it
cool.
and not take an attack
Okay.
opportunity. Because now it's like,
Nice. So you see this the Grick sort of just like where it's been thrashing around. It looks like you're watching it in slow motion as it's moving.
so I'm doing that.
Adam.
Hit it.
I'm going to listen to Joe. I'm going to hit it.
So it's probably around 16-ish, ballpark figure.
17 missed.
So, 24 to hit.
Hits.
19 points damage.
19 points. Half to 9.
Good.
Okay.
And then mid-dread ambush doesn't work this time, does it? No.
No. Hayden.
Which one did you go to?
The Grick.
It's slow and easy to hit.
Easier.
So I'll go for the mound then.
If you want. Or I can.
Pubic Mound.
If you
And
want.
its speed
that.
is halved as
Up
well.
to you.
I'm staying, man.
Yeah.
If you want me to live that one.
After you.
You sure? I'm
Yeah.
They're both the same distance, aren't they?
One's
Well,
one.
no, the Grick is close to you because that came to attack.
Oh, is it?
So the
So,
Shambling Mound is 20 feet away from you.
can I flank the brick?
Yeah.
Sick.
Alright.
Move around it all you want, it's got no reaction.
23.
Hits.
I should have probably moved away with it like you did.
That's fine, so you don't want to take.
So 14 points of slashing, whatever that may be, and 7 points of radiant.
Okay, so
Nice.
whack, and it just sort of like reacts, but in slow motion as it's going.
And raging, obviously.
Yeah.
The mound comes up
Got shambling.
and it's going to take a swing at. You moved back, didn't you? So it's going to take a swing at Tim because you're shiny.
Does this
Natural
shambling
20.
mound sound like Boris Johnson?
So
Oh, we're fine.
Tim, that's going to be.
Nobody
Uh,
Gonna go on Boris bikes.
that's
She had a lovely pair of rules.
that is going to be
Kind of got a bit too.
some damage on you.
Mhm.
Richard Nixon.
Yeah, just a. I didn't know.
20 points of damage. Bludgeoning.
But I sure did.
Second one to hit you. That's also going to hit you, Tim. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
Yeah.
13 points of damage. And then you are now grappled by it,
What's your
Oh, no.
HP now?
and it is going to
just
engulf
have
you.
You're still lower than me.
Oh, dear.
Safe.
So you are now blinded, restrained, unable to breathe, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw at the start of your turn.
What's your hit
Or
dice?
take some
D10?
bludgeoning damage.
Conk.
Uh,
And I've got Constitution for days as well.
Then the Grick, in its slow motion, is going to make another bite against. Use its tentacle, sorry, against Joe.
I've moved away from it.
It's oh, you haven't, you. So
30
against
feet.
you. It's a natural one either way. So
It was going to react,
So
but it just didn't realise that you
It's
walked
just
away.
trying to-
Yeah. Yeah, the tail's attacking where I was like a minute.
Grr.
See that Tim's just been
Yeah, help
battered
Tim.
to death a bit under.
This thing slows
No,
down.
you can't see Tim now. He is
I was properly
he's
engulfed.
inside.
Ooh.
You just saw Tim just
Get
as he was there, like
Rock.
trying to fight this this Grick, just like.
Tim, what is with you in getting inside things when you shouldn't be? Last time
Well, it's more that the mound just sort of like went over him.
He's
Last
ran
time
you
it
down.
was
He's been
giant
assimilated by the
bombs.
collective. So,
Oh,
glip,
no.
so I can't see him at all.
Oh, in fact, sorry, Tim. Before you get engulfed, make either an athletics or acrobatics.
Make.
Could escape it.
15?
Yeah, you are fine. You're not engulfed.
Oh, just pulls
So I can
himself
see
out.
You can see Tim.
I'm going
Is
Go
it like
behind
Ace
him,
Ventura,
and
it's coming out the
to
right.
hand on him. Say, you look a bit shit there. Cast Cure Wounds at second level.
Glad that was an inspiration, because that's not very
Yeah.
inspiring.
Yeah, it'd be like negative.
So,
It's just neg him.
14 points back, and I'll say, just stand there, just smite the fucker to inspire you.
Smite the fuck
Oh, I have inspiration. What's that? D6?
D6.
What's inspiration?
The exact opposite of Graham.
Wow. To be fair, I've only got like 3 or 4.
Okay.
How many did you get?
At the moment, 4.
Is it per level, isn't it?
No, it's per
So,
charisma.
because
Oh, is it?
but I have to use my inspirations to do all them bardic flourishes.
That's a bit
So-
That's why I'm not inspiring people much.
That was Graham. Is that your go now, Graham?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll move back. How much movement did it take for me to get to 10?
Depends how. 15. So
I'll
you move 15 back.
Yeah, so I'll move back 10 feet.
Okay. 21 to hit.
Yeah.
13 points of bludgeoning damage as the part of this like massive mushroom just slams down on top of
Is
you.
that 13?
Yep.
That'd be 16.
It's not good.
Constitution
Just been
saving throw
shroomed.
to maintain,
Constitution saving throw.
maintain heroism.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gone then.
You're no longer a hero.
So, I can do this, I can do this. Bang!
Okay, Tim.
I just got hit for a lot of hit points.
Mm.
Ow. Yeah, I'm gonna light up the sword.
Oh, he's doing it.
Yeah, you've got that for 10 minutes after you.
Oh, I don't have to use that just yet. Natural 17 plus
Yeah.
Millions. Right.
What's the slashing damage?
8
8
slashing.
points of slashing. What's the fire damage?
Fire damage is 7.
Okay.
The radiant is 3.
Hang on.
The
Radiant
thunder
is
is
3.
this, the lightning
Yeah,
is
radiant
that.
is 3.
The whole
At the start of each of its turns, the target must make a Constitution saving throw. It is on fire.
Okay. You notice that the fire's not really doing much to it.
Damn it.
It seems like it's very moist. Okay. Joe.
Okay, I'm making sure I'm at least 20 feet away from the Grick. I'm going to cast second level magic missile on the Shambling Mound.
Okay.
Resist this. Oh, that was the worst.
What,
10 points of magical
resistance,
force. Not
Okay.
great.
It just sort of like gets lost in the mass of just mushrooms. Adam.
Yeah, I'm going to back away from the Grick.
Okay.
So I'm going to move back 20 feet.
Okay.
Then I'm just going to resort to type and take a shot.
Have a bash.
I can't have a bash, I've got a bow.
Yeah.
Have a ranged bash.
It's like green.
18.
18 hits.
Uh, 19 points damage.
19
I had
points.
like a brain fart
5
there.
to 9.
I only have one attack then, didn't
Yeah, make your second attack. now,
Sorry.
Tim.
I? Not you, yeah. For 11. So
11 points slash.
Yeah.
Okay.
sorry, I'm used to. one
Hayden.
attack.
What are you attacking?
Same thing.
What were you attacking?
Crick.
22.
Yep.
That's cocked. 11 points slashing and 8 points radiant.
11 points slashing. Half to 5. And how many radiant?
8.
Okay, cool. Does the Grick make a save at the end of its turn?
No, it's for the duration.
Oh, sweet.
So it's-
Okay, so the mound is
So
going
it
to
doesn't
attack
hit me.
again.
Constitution saving throw.
Head children.
That
So I
is
don't
going to
wanna be
be
hit by
a
this.
15.
No, 16.
Okay, so how much damage to take?
5.
So 2.
Call it 3.
So it's going to make another attack against you, Tim. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
13 points.
Okay, thank you, sir. Can I have
And-
another?
You move back. You're the other side of the thing. You move back. So it's only you that's target. So that's an 11 to hit. So
Noise.
that's fine. The Grick is going to turn on you now.
Oh no, it's slowly attacking.
10.
No.
As
It's
it's
like
resting.
ours went.
Basically, just put this on easy mode for this monster. So just dial down the
Uh,
bit.
Let me
Grom.
get less XP back.
Shambling mounds. It looks like it has eyes.
It looks like it is just a mass
It's
of.
just a massive weeds.
It's like Cousin It, but made of mushrooms and
Yeah.
Mm.
compost.
But the Grit would have eyes, though, wouldn't it?
Does it? I thought it was just tentacles and beak.
It doesn't look like it's got eyes.
What senses does it have? Has it got like a
It has
blind
dark
sense?
vision, so I'm assuming it has
Must
got
have
it.
eyes,
It's not
then.
got blind sight, so yeah,
So-
let's say it has.
So I would make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's already fucked up with it.
Natural 20.
Fuck's sake.
We need to be focusing on the shambling.
Yeah, you don't need to worry
Yeah,
about
it's
this, Greg. He's useless.
Shambling mound,
Okay.
guys!
Yeah,
So
it's
I'll use the
Seven
bonus
rounds.
action.
far by the worst.
Hayden, do what Tim's doing. Smack shit up again as well. Inspire you to do that.
Nice smack, yeah,
Nice.
bit. Does
That's
my
what I am
inspiration
doing.
go?
He got fucked up.
Is my
So you
inspiration
three are all pretty much standing together, aren't you?
Yeah.
Probably not like right
I was just asking, just I've got it in. Not like right next to each, but within.
Not
the same
intentionally, I just got
Cool.
It's really like a bit back the way we came. And then
I want
just
you
like,
three in
Greg.
particular to make a perception check for me.
Oh dear.
3.
There's
1,
more.
2,
17.
Ding.
10.
22. 23.
Okay, cool.
Level.
What do you get? Alright, so you two. You notice the sound of something falling behind you.
Oh no. Think out the way.
Lands behind you.
Shit's on.
Superhero land.
Just this large, it looks like a spider crab man.
Oh no. Player
But it's
3 is
large.
into the battle.
And as you look into its eyes, it's just like it makes you feel weird.
I don't want
And it's just,
it.
and it is going to.
Is this a jewel? That's a kind of spider crab.
It's going to make an attack against Joe.
Oops.
That's 25 to hit
Well,
for 9 points of slashing damage. As it just swings this claw at you.
still good. Got my shield.
A natural 20.
Against me.
Yeah, this one's against Adam. And that's going to be 17 points of damage.
Okay.
This is bad.
And then it's going to, with its mandibles, take a bite out of Graham's for a natural 1. So it doesn't hit you.
Good.
And this thing, it's got like 2 eyes here, 2 eyes here.
Underhog.
And it's fucking huge with a massive shell as well. It looks a bit like that.
Help!
Yay. There's one over there.
Well done. There's also one right behind you taking a bite out of you.
Oh, man's in it.
Okay, Tim.
How well lit is this area?
This is the area.
all got
It's
glowing furnaces,
fluorescent
isn't it?
moss.
First attack.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Guided Strike.
Yeah.
20.
Against which one?
The mound. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Just a, 7 from the sword.
Yeah.
10 radiant.
Ooh.
Take it, bitch. Oh, and oh no, it's on
Second
its,
attack?
on its second attack. No, not unless it's 11.
No.
You dropped.
17.
Oh, do you inspire him as well?
Yeah, I have
Yeah.
inspiration.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
For 10 from
Yep.
the sword. That's it.
Okay, cool. Joe.
Oh,
So slash, mushrooms going flying everywhere.
okay. How close are we all together? Like how?
I'd say
Are all 3 monsters within a 40-foot cube?
no.
Jet.
It's 40 foot on one side, isn't it?
Yeah, 40-foot cube. So 40
Yeah.
foot on all sides. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Don't hurt me.
I'm going to cast slow again on all 3 of them
Okay.
and hope that more than one fails.
Right.
Well, it already
So the
felt
Grick
close to that override.
succeeds now. The Shambling Mound got, was it Wisdom?
I think so. Yes.
Yes, that failed.
Nice.
And the Umberhawk
Please fail.
also failed.
Yes. Nailed it.
So I've got natural 9 on the Umberhawk, natural 12 on the
That's
Shambling
right.
Mound, natural
When everyone else is
16.
facing goes so the thing
What's
I'm
your,
doing
what's
is-
your,
17 now.
oh no, the Grick health, yeah, got bonus to Wisdom. So,
Okay.
so the Grick's now going super fast.
Regular speed.
Joe, what did you
So just tries to bite like.
I made that thing.
Oh,
fail.
so it gets-
Okay. I'm helping you, Tim. It's
But
slow.
It can't take
Okay,
reaction.
No, you can
So you
just
can back off.
leave
Adam.
this fucking thing behind. Deal with the
Okay.
grip.
Where
Oh, and
is
then
it?
I move away from the Umberhawk.
Yeah.
But like a adjacent angle, so not towards the Grick.
yeah,
Looks like-
okay. How
Yes.
far?
All the
30 feet?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Adam.
So, the Umberhawk in front of me.
Yeah. Are you looking at the Umberhawk?
Yes. Someone's just hit me. I'm
You're,
gonna turn around.
you're
and
looking
see.
at the Umberhawk. You're not averting your
That
eyes or
was
anything. You're just looking straight at it. Make a charisma saving throw for me then.
Oh, you're
I've
gonna
got
die.
hit no eyes.
You agree with me?
There its eyes like the snake from Jungle Book.
6.
6. Okay. So you can't take reactions till the start of your turn. Roll a d8.
Glad I moved away. Oh, not bad.
Could be
Is
worse.
8 bad?
Is 8 bad?
Is 8 bad?
8 sounds bad.
You need to make a melee attack.
Oh god.
Roll.
Sorry, you've not got a melee weapon, have you? So just punch.
You've got a melee weapon.
Yeah, I got my sword.
Okay, yeah, but you've got your bow out, haven't you?
Yeah.
So just roll d20, add your strength modifier.
7.
7. Okay, so against you just try and punch this umberhawk.
Just managed.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
So
it was against
Hayden.
one of us.
So I'm 30 foot away.
25.
Did I do what I wanted to do?
No, because you failed to save.
25.
25. To hit the grick.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. 14 points slashing, whatever that's worth.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, another 8 points of radiant.
Nice.
Okay.
It's got to be nearly dead.
So you just slice it into this grick and it just.
Yes.
And it is-
nice one.
It is down.
I still only count as 1.
Come on, guys, we're doing it.
Face the shambling.
Okay, and the shambling mound is going to make an attack
Constitution saving.
Aha.
No.
7.
7 points.
Fire.
5 to 3, so
Call it
69. Nice. Okay, it's going to make a attack against you. That's a 19.
Yeah.
Oh wait, does it have a? No,
Does it have-
no, it can only just make one attack.
Just one attack, yeah.
So
It's got
that's
minus
going to
2 to
be
86.
13 points against you. As it's more that it's not so much that it's actually aiming to hit you. It's just like and it lands on you, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
But because it doesn't make both attacks against you, it can't grapple you and can't engulf you. So
Good.
Fucking love slow. Best spell.
Grick's dead. Graham.
Can I move around to the back of your hook?
Yeah, are you looking at it or averting your eyes?
Well, if I'm moving around the back of it, then I'm not particularly looking at it.
Are you averting your eyes?
Yes.
Okay then.
I am now.
Thank you,
Via
Mr.
the
Adam,
meta
but that was a bit
knowledge.
straightforward if I'm
It would be
averting my
yes.
eyes.
It's slow, so it's got minus 2 AC.
Good. That is
Very
gold.
cocked.
Cacked.
4 numbers at once.
17
Nope, just misses.
with the -2.
Just hits.
So fucking slow.
I'll do a defensive flourish onto that.
Yeah.
So that'll be 7, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And it also knocked
And
back.
bonus action. Tim, stop getting hit and healing word in.
Thank you.
What's the range on him?
Oh, actually, a good point.
It's like-
60 feet.
It's like,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
doing
like,
it at
it's like a mile.
do it at second level, and I'll use my
Same plane of existence you get.
max healing, so it's 12 points.
Nice.
Noise. That's gonna the Hulk, the Umberhawk is gonna
Hulk.
turn around and smash.
Oh, smash.
Who's he going to smash?
It's not gonna smash anyone. As it tries to rake its claws against where you were as you're moving around it.
Oh, yes.
Tim,
Right.
you've got the shambling mound in front of you, and you've got this other thing that Graham and
Yeah.
Adam seem to be fighting.
Where's Hayden?
I've
Hayden's
taken
just
up
killed the Grick.
He's not pulling his axe out there.
You're pulling it, so you're not on the shambling mound.
Not yet.
You can't take actions.
I know, but I can do one or the other. I can either heal myself or I can attack it.
Yeah, you can't have that much health left.
It did that much the last time it hit you.
Yeah.
Well, you only got 13 hit points.
I was down to 1.
That's a spicy turn around.
Um,
You can move around it with no repercussions because it's got no
Yeah.
reaction. It's all like, I'll get you
Yeah.
tomorrow.
I'm-
You could take your attack and then fuck off.
yeah, but I want to heal myself.
Heal
Um,
yourself then. No good to us if you're dead.
Yeah. I'm going to heal myself
And then move
for
away from it and it can't get you.
10 points.
You used to boot speed, haven't you? So you can go fucking anywhere.
Nah.
You can go to tomorrow if you
Yeah,
want.
I can go
Compared
Back
over.
to Basidia.
Compared to these
Um,
two slow motherfuckers, you're just zipping around like the Flash.
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Move away.
Okay. Moving away?
Yes.
Yeah, why not? Just a
Yeah,
little
right,
bit.
you just move that range. Cool. How far are you moving?
10 feet.
Yeah, okay.
I don't want to get close to the Umberhawk then.
Oh, you're like 20 feet away from the
Oh,
hole.
that's fine.
Okay, so blah 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 blah. Joe.
Tim. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna half turn to the Umberhawk. Remember, I shouldn't look at it. I'm gonna turn away. I'm just gonna like dab magic missile at it because I'm trash. Don't have to look.
Our group's ASMR, ladies and gentlemen.
At second level. It's got some of them spell slots. Come on, more than ones. That's better.
Not all ones.
You get all 2s.
16 points of magical force. I'm going to cover Hercules' eyes as well because I don't want him going crazy at me.
Yeah, okay. Not like he's going to actually be able to hurt you.
He's got no attacks, but yeah,
Okay.
it might irritate me.
Not you.
Adam,
I would like to run away.
are you averting your eyes from this Umberhawk?
Do I know that I should?
Well, first
Last time you
didn't
looked
work
in
out
its
well.
eyes, it made you punch it. You just felt this urge to punch it.
Don't you have to make a save or something?
No, it's only at the start of your turn.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm going to assume I have some sort of basic knowledge of averting my eyes.
Okay.
You basic bitch.
And then Eyes is going to move 30 feet back.
Okay.
And then dash another 30 feet back.
Okay.
You like towards the Shambler or away or adjacent or
Well, Shambler's only 30 feet away from us.
yeah.
Well, and then you're moving another 30 feet on ahead of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Eyes is way fucked off.
Alright.
That is all.
Bye.
Hayden.
Can I get to... Who's at the mound?
I am, but I'm 10
He's
feet
10 feet
away.
away
10 feet away.
No, I'm flanking behind the Umberhawk.
Oh, not anymore. So flanker just
So
big
I'm
enough.
just behind the Umberhawk.
We're at the mound then. Reckless.
Yep.
22.
Hits.
For
Hits.
12 points of slashing and 7 points of radiant.
12 a slash and 7 a radiant. Nice. Whack. Cool. And then it is the mound's turn. You're the only person close enough, so it's going to
Constitution saving throw.
still the same fucking roll.
9.
Half to 4.
Call it 5.
Call it what you want. It's still 4.
It's only half an eye.
It's gonna roll with
4.5, so
advantage
if you
against
round
you.
it up.
No,
Yeah.
rounding it down. That's what it's for.
13.
It's very slowly hits.
See it
Graham.
coming down.
Just like take a side just.
So I'm no longer flanking, so
Are you averting your eyes?
I'm averting my eyes, so I'll go for a disadvantage roll.
Disadvantage attack.
No, I'm just going to roll 1 dice. 16. So 16 plus 5, that should hit, shouldn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to go for another defensive flourish into it.
Umberhawk being resistant to fire.
That'd be
Possibly not. I
4,
don't know.
probably.
Use
6
that
points of
one.
damage.
6 points of damage.
I'll go for a bonus action hit again. It's going to miss for a 6 and a 9.
Yeah.
It
that's
can't
fine.
take reactions, can it?
No,
Nah.
So I'll move 30 feet back.
Okay, so you move 30 feet back.
Not towards the mound though.
Its turn. It's going to move 15 feet towards you.
Dun 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 dun.
Tim.
I flank the mound with Hayden, so I get advantage.
Don't cast slow
That's a
myself.
sex thing, isn't it?
Yep.
Tyler sextate.
For 24,
Mm-hmm.
for 11,
Mm-hmm.
call it 6.
Why?
Oh, sorry.
I'll call it 11, Tim. If you want me to call it 6, I'll call
I
it
thought
6.
Resistant.
It's resistant to fire.
Yeah.
That was
Oh, not
fire
from-
damage.
oh, not
Brick
from-
that was resistant
Brick
to
resistant
the
to
brick.
stabbing.
slashing.
And second attack, natural 20.
Oh,
Misses.
A special ability.
With smite.
It's an natural 20. I'm going to pump everything into it.
Yeah.
I'm going to pump everything into this mound.
Oh dear.
It's
Burning
9 from the sword. What's that? That's 13, 26 radiant.
Nice.
That is the exact number you needed.
Oh,
It was on
nice.
35. So you just
Congratulations.
whack, and it just it's right. So what happens is you stab into it, and just you see shaft of light, shaft of light, shaft of light. It's like some fucking anime, just fucking, and it just and you just get like rotten mushroom all over you.
What's that?
Just
I hope
kind
that
of,
wasn't
I'm
oil
only just
to
sitting
bring
off
back
to the
hole.
side, just kind of just like,
I did that.
I just look at the hole.
Damn.
What are we doing now?
Now it is Legio.
Oh, I'm going to
Percy dies.
again magic missile at the Umbery Hulk.
Yeah.
Just first
Get
one.
2 feet there.
10 points of magical force.
Should get a spell slot
Nice.
back.
And I make sure I'm more than 15 feet away from it. Although it's only-
Oh, did you avert your gaze at the start of that?
Yes.
I'll allow it. Adam, you are now 75 feet away from this Umber Hall.
Yep. It's not going to get you.
I like to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Okay. Alright. Hayden, you are now 35 feet away from this Umber Hawk.
Shit.
Can I say that when I killed the Grick, I got my spear back?
Yeah.
Cool. I want to just throw it as I'm running 30 feet towards it.
Yeah, okay.
And I will.
Are you averting your...
Yes.
So...
But I'm going to do reckless, so it's straight roll. 3, 17 plus 4, 21. Plus 4, 20 plus 6, even. 23.
23 hits.
Which is a D6. For 7 points of piercing and 5 points of radiant.
Okay.
5 feet away from it.
You're what?
I'm 5 feet away from
Yes,
it.
you will be, yes. Gurm, you are 15 feet away from this Umber Hawk. Are you averting your gaze?
I am. I'm going to back up another 10 feet.
Okay.
Shoot it with a crossbow.
Disadvantage.
Still
That
slightly.
it is. That'll be a natural
7
1,
rounds.
so I'm going to.
Okay.
But I'm going to use bonus action healing word on myself.
Cool. Roll to hit. Just normal straight roll.
Oh, straight. 10
Plus.
plus 5, 15.
What's your armor class?
16.
Okay. Just go straight by your head.
So I was like,
Another one trying to kill me.
Did I just come back
Okay,
at me?
this thing is now going to turn around to you with its movement and come and then just try and slash you with its claw. $18.
Yes.
9 points of damage, slashing. So 4 if you're raging.
Yes. Always.
If you've got a rager.
Always.
We'll take a damage.
Tim, you are
So you
30
have a
feet away
ranger.
from this Umber
Well,
Hawk.
with the
Okay. Everyone, I'm assuming someone shouted out avert your gaze or something like that,
or just common knowledge.
or just common
Yeah.
knowledge.
Are you averting your gaze, Tim?
Just stand
Yeah,
there.
He's going to look back at you and get
who's around it? So Graham's.
Graham's
I'm like
20,
20.
30 feet away from
25.
it. 30 feet. Because
Okay.
it moved 5 feet in the other direction.
Yeah,
It's come towards me.
it's coming towards
Joe's
you.
30 feet off to the side. He's 70 feet away from it now.
I can still shoot it, I just don't want to.
It's not very team spirited. We've had this talk earlier.
Let's try and take it now. So
I'm
yeah,
a bit
I'm
wounded.
gonna run up and around the back of it.
You can't get around the back of it.
I've got 60 feet.
You've got 60
Speedy
feet, so you
boots.
can get around
Speedy
the back
boots.
of it.
Speed of combat.
So that it's not looking at me.
It's not its eyes. You still have to move
So do a
behind
straight
it.
roll.
Yeah, and take a shot, a stab, slash.
Take a slash.
Take a stab. I don't know.
Carry on.
Have a bash.
Don't steal my saying.
For
Disadvantage,
why is it
Straight roll.
disadvantage?
Flanking.
Disadvantage. Straight roll because of flanking.
23.
It's good.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Goodbye.
With my last smite.
Oak.
Swing away, Tim.
13 from the sword.
Mm-hmm.
11 radiant. 7 fire. It's on
Why is
fire
it fire?
because that's my last smite. Branding smite.
Yeah, that's a bonus action to cast Brandon's
I can still cast it though, can't I?
right. I will assume that you've done that, Tim, even though you didn't say. So what was it? Yeah, you just said smite.
Smite.
Oh, sorry.
You want specific as to
Fancy
So-
smites.
7 fire.
If that was your last smite,
That was my last second level smite.
oh yeah, Brandon smite's a racial thing.
Yeah.
Right, so 13 slashing, 11 radiant.
7 fire.
Okay.
And it's on fire.
Yeah.
Little overkill.
Second attack. Yeah, for 27.
Hits.
11.
Describe your kill.
Aha.
So the fire's gone through it, it's on flames and everything, you can see all that burning up, and then the sword just pierces straight through the through the chest like Alien.
Yeah. So just
Chest.
straight through it,
So once again the thing
and then
falls
dies
on
in
the
slow
opposite side.
motion.
So once again the thing falls onto the opposite side again.
It died like a Street Fighter character. Like,
So
nice.
Well done.
thanks.
Stealing my shit.
Okay. We're out of initiative.
That was
What are we
fantastic,
doing?
guys.
Yeah.
Good job.
Got
I wanna
teamwork.
go to the Grick,
Mm-hmm.
and it's fairly big, isn't it? I just want to
It's large
start.
size.
Oh, we need
What, are you
that,
hacking it up?
We need that whole.
Yeah, they want bits.
I was like, "Ooh."
Whoa.
I wasn't paying attention, sorry.
They didn't say anything about the Umberhulk.
Can I? Yeah, can I?
Yeah, but that's a bit too big to
Can I
carry.
take
but
a
we
trophy
might
from
get
it? The Umberhawk.
Reward.
What do you want?
What's accessible, like a finger or
You can
something?
turn it into a
Anything you
sword.
want. You've just killed it. It's not going to attack you back, is it?
You could turn one of the mandibles into like a dagger or something.
I already have a dagger.
Then you could have 2 daggers.
Fancy dagger.
I'll take like a finger or something like that, so I
Okay.
can.
Easy enough.
Take his shell and you can make it into one.
A shield. You can make his new shield.
It won't be a magic shield, though, will it?
I'm going to take
It
some
won't boast.
choice bits of meat for Hercules.
Okay, easy enough.
I'll just
Yeah.
grab the Grick tail, put it on my shoulder and just start.
Did we need some proof of the mound as well?
Sure, why do you pick
I
something?
think like we can tell them where it is. They'll see the bits.
Okay.
Also, we're covered in this thing.
So you make your way back to Basidia with the Grick. I'm Basidia.
Done.
Well done. That is fantastic.
Your man's
free.
dead
I
as
will
well.
begin on turning it.
Turning?
Yes, we use these as servants. And you've seen it before with like the chull that were guarding the
Okay.
thing and things like that.
City's on our side, right? Yeah, that's fine.
Your Shambler.
We'll have to fight this thing again.
Your man's dead as well.
Also,
Oh, fantastic.
also,
Did you bring it with you?
It,
No.
it was in
Yeah.
bits.
Sort
And-
of impossible
And
to
also
bring
a
it in
Umberhawk.
bits.
Wonderful.
Did you have a
Where
problem?
are they? We will go collect them.
In
Over there.
this direction.
Okay, and then sort of like says to Lubermob and they go off. And, okay, so
is anyone injured?
Yes.
I was,
Very.
but I,
they say
A little bit.
They say,
On the shoulder, but
Pat you on the shoulder and say you're looking a bit
For-
rough at him and heal you for 5 points. They've got cleric hands.
for helping here, and hands each of you a hollowed out gourd like mushroom filled with a potion of great healing.
Oh, nice.
Thanks very much.
And it's still gonna make the one for you. And with that, we are going to end tonight's session. Thank you for sticking with us for this episode. If you did, if you didn't, you're not watching this, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Oh.
We are still holding our little competition for 100 followers, and we will be for the next 50 years. So please please give us a follow, give us a like on the social medias that's at the bottom here, and everything like that. I believe that's everything we need to say. Enjoy, share us with your friends, share us with people who play games, who play D&D, who just like watching people being idiots on the TV. And also share us with your vet's pet hamster who somehow gains sentience and can speak human tongues.
Hello, hi.
Seems legit.
Until next week, look after each other, look after yourself, and be good. Goodbye.